But yeah, I don't forget things. Like if I remember them in the first place, it's weird.
Funny how that works.
I know.
If it's held any significance, I remember it. Otherwise,
Exactly. And the button has been pushed. Everybody say hi, hi.
What's up?
Hello, sweet Naravar.
Welcome back to the Wayfinders of Acasia, episode 15, the Mile Brigh Club. But what will happen today is for me to know and you to find out. As for what happened last time, Catherine.
Last time, after being captured by the pirates and brought aboard to negotiate surprising terms for helping them, we discovered that they were trying to find support for their ritual that a bunch of druids had to keep their sky fortress hidden in clouds. After we then negotiated a bunch for some magical items, got these nifty fly suits, one of which that Lisa was wearing had been shot at after we killed the flyer inside, and then zipped off to a temple. Whereas in the process, Ozzy and Damien had a very loud and very confusing lovers quarrel. It was bustling. I know Catherine didn't pay attention to it, but I know that
Well, Aussie had gone off on her own.
Yeah, we were off on our own, and it was kind of hushed.
hushed but intense.
Good memory, my ass.
Regardless, we had just flown to the Sky Temple that we were trying to figure out what was going wrong with it. Just landed inside, and that's where I believe we pick up.
Yes.
Or landed on the courtyard.
And yes, as you guys kind of do land here, there's a couple things that seem to be moving about, moving about the way, which is these little creatures. Let me pull them up here. Boom.
Yeah.
They got targets on us.
Todoroki, enough. Go to the room. Right. And I'll work it again if you keep wanting. Yes, these little things seem to be kind of going around, doing whatever they're doing. Some of them seem to be kind of picking up rocks. They seem to be looking at you. They're not necessarily attacking you guys in any particular way. I know I'm straighten this. It's a little hard to control the.
Oh, so those things move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Those things are moving. I thought they were stationary turret things.
No, they're just kind of beeping around. They're on the ground. They're moving, doing their own thing. And some of them look around at you guys. What are you doing?
If I remember correctly, they spoke, what was it, Utopian or something?
Yeah,
automaton language?
you seem to be able to kind of understand what their language are, and they just kind of seem to be looking over and expressing the sentiment. It's more they express in sentiments less so than words in this way, and you kind of get the sentiment, the vibe of who is
And just a quick reminder, so, what are we, at this specific temple for again? We're achieving something?
Big Breeze had said that the reason why they kind of took you, they offered to upgrade your ship, all the other stuff, is because apparently Frigg over there was kind of one of the exact kind of things that they were looking for. They've been looking at this particular area for a while as a way to probably help them with their cloud structure, because right now their druids are constantly working 24/7, keeping that stuff up. And so they kind of figured through, the druids doing whatever they're doing, that hey, there's just one place that seems to be a really good control center for this. We just don't know how to get in there.
Right.
And Krieg, they assume, might be a key to getting in. So that's why. Yeah.
Just because of the way I look, you think I'm safe to walk down Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, Krieg does walk forward and just gives a greetings.
Alright,
Ozzy will stay by
They
your
respect
side.
me for it.
you walk forward, Krieg. Do you do with or without your spider?
With.
With your spider, nice.
He
It's
doesn't
C-3PO
want-
I
I
am.
ride.
This one comes up up to you and starts looking at you. Brother,
Friend.
brother,
What?
Brother.
Brother?
We don't understand this, right?
No, it just beeps. They're just beeping at each other.
Sounds like they're trying to damn pioneer.
The same.
Now listen here, brother.
They were saying brother.
Just brother. Again and again.
Are they still say it?
Brother.
Brother.
And then he kind of like looks at like Aussie and he's still behind you. Captured?
Fred.
Friend. Look at you.
Kneel down.
Oh,
Hey.
It kind of like gives you like a.
And I will reach into kind of a breast pocket and pull out a small necklace that I keep in there of a mechanical face.
Yeah, and he sees the face. Mom.
Krieger looks over. Mother?
I do.
Was that in common or in?
Yeah.
I look
looks
back
like-
at Damien.
He's just
I
like
look at
looking around
Ozzy.
it.
And I,
And Krieg will point towards the necklace.
this is Brigh.
Oh, that's Brigh.
Bro.
You know, goddess of constructs. Said quietly.
Religion check if you
Ish.
want to know more about that particular god.
What was that loud enough for us to hear?
Probably loud enough, I'd say, for Listo and Dahlia. It was said fairly quietly.
Okay.
Said make a religion.
Yep.
Can I do it physical?
Not sure.
Oh, yeah. Because Krieg is following the bride.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that skill that I'm so good at.
23.
Great, nice. You get 2 questions about Brigh, unless you just want me to give you some information.
Can I do a bit of information and 1 question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go for information and then I'll see if I have a question.
All right. As was mentioned, Brigh is the neutral god of constructs. They were the one that pretty much, like right now, if you were to look at the Azure, the big light that's right over there, they're the one that in mythology had pulled the clockwork plane itself around the actual ball
Okay.
to give you guys like your 24-hour days and nights, more or less. They're the timekeeper.
I go ahead and explain that to the group. Besides making the clockwork that wraps around the light source, any other connections to Saren Ray more directly within the
Yes.
lore?
So Brigh is connected to several other gods who are known to be the one to take down Robogog in times past.
Okay.
So yeah, Sarah and Ray was like, you know, they worked together. They were on
Okay.
the team of let's not let him destroy everything.
Yeah.
Did they do anything when I moved that far?
They just kind of like looked at you. They don't seem to have done anything. This one that was up here just kind of like goes right past you and goes back to doing what they were doing. They seem to be like pulling some of this rubble
Okay.
in and around.
Well, Dole?
I'd say so. They don't seem to be stopping us. Especially not since you found some
Carefully
long lost
at the
band.
door.
Carefully, come on. It's a door.
Yeah, Krieg will come up to the
Yes.
pile of rubble to inspect it.
A door? A colony of traps.
You go to inspire, like take a look at some of the rubble. It seems to be like this weird mix of stone and brass almost. It's just like kind of like wrapped around. It's almost like something just fell off of the top of this particular temple.
I'll go
you know.
closer to the door, but not directly in front of it. I don't know.
Yeah, you go in front of the
You're
door.
Investigating.
The stone brass both from like the same part of the architecture, or is like one like intruding on the other, like it like hit?
It looks like it was supposed to be like the same part of the architecture. It's just this one just seems to have fallen off. I mean, if you look at the
Yeah, there's an empty spot on top of the arch.
Cool.
Moving my fucking screen around, cause my
No, it was a cool zoom in. I liked it.
So yeah. Right up here, it's just a part of that arch that seems to have kind of like fallen down right there. Just below what seems to be these large gems that are inset right in there. These gems, for you two, specifically Brandon and Aussie, are reminiscent of the big bright red ruby that's usually in the center of Bry's chest. And depictions of them.
titty jewel.
So, like that. The big door in front of you guys is made of like brass and some plated silver material that just kind of seems to keep it nice and locked. there is around like the height of these robots, just this like circular inset right in there.
What shape is your head again?
Krieg will go over to one of these other constructs and just ask them what their function is.
Repair.
And he'll point towards the rubble on the ground and towards the part where it probably fell off.
Yep. Repair.
Looks like they're here to repair the place.
Looks like it needs it.
Have they always been? Actually, Damien wouldn't be talking like that. Can we just hurry up and get inside?
Krieg will point towards the doors beyond.
They like look at you, like tilt their heads if they don't understand.
Enter.
Tilt the other way.
Okay.
Krieg will start walking towards that. You mentioned there was that round spot that seems to be about their size.
Yep.
Sorry, because I didn't mean to say this at the start. You would notice, and Dolly is familiar with these. Damien is wearing these very dark, like octagonal sunglasses. As soon as they get out in the open air or out in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of a little more busy with the door.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. Do not lose focus in case things get hairy.
Well, where I am actually itching for the chance to kill something, so best case scenario, we get in quickly and get out and I can go back to my corner. If not, I get to vent some frustration.
Be smart.
What?
Now,
Briefly, like just grab him by the horns and push, forehead, horn bases together. Be careful, and then like let him go, like fuck off.
now, Dahlia. No, Dahlia. Sorry. Wait. Yes, Dahlia. Sorry.
Yes.
Wait, no.
Get my tieflings mixed up.
Make up your mind.
Yes, you said you were kind of like looking at some of the.
Yes.
Yes. So you noticed that like very intricately and only in the brass parts of like where they have brass inside the wall. There's almost this like platter-esque sort of design work that seems to be kind of like going up the sides and that kind of thing. You see what seems to be like the occasional small cog, like really tiny ones that just kind of like turn within the wall itself.
This looks like Ocasie's been pretty quiet, more or less sticking to Krieg's side, letting him do his thing.
I'm looking at the locking mechanism that might be holding this door closed, seeing if there's a way to open it.
Give me a favorite track, certain track.
Could Krieg inspect that the one spot?
Yes. You two are both doing the thing, and yes, it'll be crafting blind if you could.
I'll
You
try
want
to.
the thievery check done blind?
No, that's you know if you fail or not.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get a +1 to
26.
Krieg's.
Alright, give me a reflex save.
Alright, hold on, something's happening. Probably should have had Krieg look at it first.
Alright, so
Damn it.
26.
nice. Okay, so that was a success.
Fail.
Yes, it was a success. Pretty much. I don't think you have evasion yet.
No.
Yeah, take half this then. I forget that.
No,
Just when you
I'm
get
only.
Yeah, so you take 14 points of damage as you go to like try to like start.
Well, I take 7.
Yes, sorry, yeah. As you go to like start to like look into this thing, maybe start poking around a little bit. As you're looking at those designs, Dahlia, you start seeing those little gears like turn, and then just this electricity goes through just to the point where you are, and zaps the shit out of you.
What?
Now, Krieg, as you see this happen, you kind of like look in there. Based on your check here,
Beast?
you could determine that you didn't use the right key.
Being that they were all picks and not keys, of course not.
Exactly.
Why are you telling me to be careful and he's not doing things like that?
In fairness, I am absolutely looking at him with just the most. Oh, doors! Not dangerous.
What? Little shot.
Need a key.
Can you at least try knocking first?
Sure. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Worst case scenario, nothing happens, which is better than what you just did.
You knock. There's
Creaks is sitting here like,
Nothing happens.
what? I'm fucking dark.
now, as you knock, you could probably just barely hear like a thump. Like you could hear it's like it echoes into the room, very wide and open past wherever this door is. Yeah.
So if I check, basically, it was just you need a key, not a pick.
Need some kind of key. You can't really tell what kind.
Could I also give it a look?
Okay, so as he's doing that, Damien is straight up like, he's kind of looking at this hole.
Mhm.
Like, is it just like perfectly circular? Is it dome shaped? Is it just a divot?
It's very similar to the shape of his head. His
Okay.
head? Also, you get the same information. Yes, it's the same as his head. Oddly the same.
Hey, Craig, have you tried using your head?
Craig
Really?
just gives you an odd look.
Really?
Look at his head and look at the indent in the door.
Oh, for
Okay.
God's sake. And
You
Damien will
want me
just
to pick up, so go put your head in that hole.
Craig walks over and just.
And your body lifts off the ground as you start to turn with your head until you're like upside down. Oh, that tickles. And then you just kind of like, I think it keeps
it's like the
rotating.
magnets from Futurama.
And then it kind of spits you out.
Okay.
Crack corn and I don't
And
care.
the door opens.
Craig proceeds to look at Ozzy. I slightly resent this.
Listen, I'm just matching shapes.
There.
It goes in the square hole. So I'll say real quick,
Your Creole?
woo!
Oh yeah.
For the sake of this, because I know
Ooh.
Damien, or I know Lisa would immediately be running into the far end of the room. But for the sake of for the sake of this, just as we're going in, Damien would just like as he's walking by, so that only Lisa would hear. You're not going to impress her doing stupid things all the time, man. Fuck up and talk to her. He just keeps walking.
Hello.
As you step into what is now very clearly a cathedral of sorts, the grandeur of the ancient temple of, well, there she is in front of you, Brigh, seems to unfold before you. The high ceilings arch gracefully, merging with the skeletal outlines of intricate rose windows that, though, while normal windows would be stationary, these ones turn form gears. They're large, those large designs and everything like that, filtering between the lights of the different ones, how they intermesh. Where the sunlight filters through those mechanical wonders, they cast kaleidoscopic patterns of light and shadow across that stone floor. The nave itself is lined with rows of worn pews, their brass aged, though sturdy. And above, the galleries seem to be accessible by several different spiraling staircases underneath the aisles, hinting at hidden chambers and other potentially little stories that seem to be carved along some of these walls.
Okay, so let's split up. Start searching.
Me and Daphne will go to the bedroom. Fuck off, Fred!
I mean, that's what he's doing.
Was that about not going all the way across the room?
Alright, pop up here.
I was gonna go up the first stairwell we see.
I just need to find the thing that I was looking for. Yep.
Oh, yes. The little thing that indicates all the enemies.
Yeah, no, it's one big giant meaningless the size of this room.
It's all the tokens.
Alright.
The actual goddess herself comes down. Like, why are you here? He made me do it!
Take me back. Take me back.
I can't go back to jail!
Alright. As you guys kind of like look into this place, the door behind you guys very quickly shuts.
Is there like
Is there
a key or a slot to get like open it back up?
Not on this side.
marvelous?
Suddenly you guys kind of like
Right.
start hearing like little like, I don't want to say fire alarm beeping, but like just like
Oh, not good.
Say we come in peace,
From,
say
like,
we come
some
in
of the walls.
peace.
We come in peace!
The one that speaks robot, please.
Yeah, no, I was like patting Krieg.
We come in
Who are you saying this to? The wall?
I mean, just, yeah,
The
like the
fucking
the place.
Yeah, Krieg just says that in general,
Nice.
just out loud.
Alright, I'm just trying to zoom out here so you guys can see more of the thing on the screen. There you go.
Yeah, that's a huge cathedral-like area.
And there we go. Show us a little overview. And you say to the wall, we come in peace. It does not stop going.
Woo! 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 Oh, Shanti.
Waiting a few seconds. Is there seem to be anything coming of this little alarm, or can we see where the alarms are coming from? Are there like lights on the side, or
Most of those little, like most of them seem to be kind of coming from these little windows on the side here along the gallery that like they turn and then there's like a little lit coming from a little speaker in the middle of them of some kind. Though after about a minute of these going off, they just kind of stop.
Alright.
any sign of perhaps raised like pressure plates on this first floor, just in case?
Blind perception if you're looking for that, than anybody else.
Oh, fuck.
Look for traps. Yep.
Krieg will look for like other bits and doodads that like he could interface with.
Yes. Yeah, blind perception's all around.
Blind GM roll. Don't fuck me.
Oh, and one for Ham too, since he's sticking around as well.
Alrighty, I'll go around the table. I'll tell you each what you guys see based on what you're looking at, and then we can interact. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, Aussie. You start looking at the ground. There doesn't seem to be any particular pressure plates that you set off. However, along the ground, you do notice that between some of the tile work seems to be some very nice glass that is over top of what seems to be some rotating different gears underneath the tile work itself. So nothing like pressure plates. You didn't step on anything. You don't notice just anything that you guys had probably set off in this immediate area. Listo. You start looking around for traps, right?
Yep.
As you're kind of like looking around, you probably see behind in the wall, just very small, as if you probably critically succeeded at something. There does seem to be a very like a little almost lens that's watching you guys.
Oh.
We're being watched.
Of course we are.
Catherine, what were you looking for?
I was more trying to get a little sense of the vibe and like where it's like any place that someone might jump out at you.
You're looking at like all the places that somebody might be able to jump out at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the nave here in the central, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the aisles underneath, which have staircases that go up to the galleries right over here on both sides. Along some of these, like within the aisles, like going off to like either side and up here on the galleries, there does seem to be some extra doors, as well as some doors up here behind the statue of Brigh herself. Those are the.
But it doesn't sound like there's a lot of activity. Like if they're hiding, they're being very good at being silent.
That's what you get.
Okay.
Dahlia, what were you looking for?
Just anything that looks overtly dangerous. Anything that wants to do us harm.
Yeah. Immediately looking around, there doesn't seem to be something that. Is
Anything
going
we
to
shouldn't fucking touch.
Probably the gears. Any open
Okay,
gears that you're
okay.
seeing seem to be
Common
dangerous.
sense things.
Yes. Don't put your
Correct?
fingers in them.
Common sense things?
Yes.
You don't stick your fingers in
Coleman's
gears.
Good.
Why are you asking me? How would I know?
Damien zips up his pants.
Ham is currently
You're above average intelligence?
probably like found his way up here into the gallery somehow. He's kind of like looking at some stories of Brigh. He doesn't. He seems to be a little enraptured in that particular aspect. And
I do want to point out, just for importance, Ham does have life sense at the moment as one of his abilities.
Ham does not detect life.
What?
I fully believe that, but like, if ever the answer was no, he does. This is the place where that'd be weird.
Yeah,
right.
Super weird, you're correct.
All right.
I thought ahead about what would be handy for him to do.
Alright, so
Oh, Jarn. What was Jarn?
Krieg and Yarn. We're both looking for interfaces.
Right. You guys are looking for interfaces. As you guys are looking around, you see many things to possibly interface with. Not all of which require your head by the looks of it. I mean, all things considered, even on some of the like bash release and that kind of thing that are like made into like the gears on the sides and everything, like you're seeing imagery not only of Brigh herself, but like her servitors, other clockwork beings and things, and they look very similar to you.
Oh.
All of them seem to be in those reliefs, like interfacing with different parts of the temple. Like one of them might be like holding up this large round symbol or whatever, but that's like a hole in the wall that you could like put your hand in or something like that, like, stuff like that.
Okay.
Just give me a non-flash.
Can I do something like a crafting check to see? I'm sorry.
Yes.
So like to try and learn something.
Yep. Give me a crafting check.
Why?
Yes, please, and I'm gonna DM you.
You are DMing it right now. You are the dungeon master.
Oh yeah.
DM all over the place.
Here we go.
DM in my journals.
Are you okay?
No.
You need a break, huh?
Right, baby. Figuring it out. Yeah, finally figuring it out. Not like in a mean way, just like how badly I fucking need a break.
Tomorrow will be my first true day off
Fuck yeah.
in 3 weeks.
Thanks for making me feel bad. Immediately undermining the work that I do.
I'm not. I appreciate teachers and all the crap that you guys do.
Alright. Krieg, as you go to like look at these things, maybe interact with them just a little bit, I'm going to send you a thing. This is what happens.
This is what happens in a new interface.
A new hand
I
touches
will
the
be
beat.
attacking the party during the next fight. Here are the battle plans. Casey?
Yep.
On that little hole that looks like a lens, I'm gonna take my soap. And is the lens inset or is it like an actual like lens that I see?
Imagine it's just like it's the glass is flush with the wall. But the lens is like behind that glass.
Okay, well then I'm essentially putting a soap film, a dry soap film over the glass.
Nice.
I think the robots outside are the ones on cleaning duty. I'm not sure if you need to.
Someone's watching us and this will obscure the lens.
Yeah.
You think that's the only one that's here?
No, but it's the only one I've found so far. If I find more, I'll do the same thing.
As Krieg comes back from doing whatever Krieg was doing, you guys notice something odd. Kind of like a weird panel in the side of his head has kind of like opened up a little bit, and one of 3 lights has been lit.
Is that bad?
Hold on. And I walk over and like kneel down next to Creed.
Initiating self-destruct. I was gonna say, do you feel balmy?
Creed, what happened? You've got a little light here.
I can't.
Well, you can't.
Nice.
Little like small little like makeup mirror to just angle right so you can see.
I'll put my other mirror.
Yeah.
It's a hairpin, it's fine.
Huh.
Is it just like a little light bulb or does it look like a button?
It just kind of like looks like I'm not sure if you guys actually. So this is a good way to put it. You see these like little like
Barely.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
these
yeah.
little things. Kind of they're similar to like the.
Oh, kind of like the lights on a modem.
Yeah, it's like
Got
little lights on a modem, and like one of 3 are lit now.
Oh, fuck. We lost connection to the server. Unplug him for 30 seconds and plug him back in.
The previous lit number was 0 or 3.
Well, did we even know that panel and those
It
lights
didn't
were
really
there
Came
before?
back and that was
Yeah, you've never seen that before.
Okay.
Have you seen that before?
no. Well, have I?
No.
Ever when I was working on you?
Okay, that's
That
Which
panel had
we-
never opened for you before.
Never.
Have you seen that before?
Does Craig remember that being in his blind spot for one?
No. You weren't even
Friends.
aware that you had that panel.
Bran, I will write a bitch with such memory problems.
feels like an upgrade.
You need to hurry up and take that thing downstairs.
No.
One of these days, it's gonna go full like tilting over.
Yeah, it might crush the
I do need to ask, where is everyone inside?
You start hearing
Like there's no.
and then like
Why did you talk?
as you say that.
Every fucking time.
Catherine says something.
Everything is
The world.
fine,
Fuck you guys.
and then you open your metaphorical, don't know if you roll that way, cock holster, and something happens.
And it's like on these doors up here, you guys see like the bright orange of fire, like through them.
Do you do that on purpose, Casey?
What?
That she'd show up when Catherine speaks?
You know?
It's
Are you-
a Balrog!
Are you sure it has nothing else to do with one of us fucking off to whatever to light up his face and the other one, like, soaping up a glass wall?
I before
Okay, said
draw out my rifle.
Yeah.
with the understanding that the like in character, no actual vitriol. I don't know who here hasn't killed a child. Grab Creek's hand and put it up.
As these things,
She is like giving you a death stare at your hands right.
as these weird robotic creatures kind of step out. Let me show you what these ones might perhaps look like a little bit like.
Step my ass. Fuck you.
They have a bow.
Legend of Zelda looking head ass.
These guys kind of make their ways out, and you guys feel the entire cathedral start to rock weirdly. Many of those gears along the side of the actual aisle itself, or like the aisles themselves, start to turn, and you guys just for a moment. Have you ever been on the Tower of Doom? Anybody been on the Tower
Yeah.
of Doom or similar?
I totally didn't cry like a bitch the 20-minute line.
Oh, like the thing that like drops you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if rather than dropping, like when you're going up, you were going up at a pretty decent speed. You kind of feel
Casey,
like
elevator.
Elevator. That's a good place.
Sorry, dude.
Just because we haven't dropped you yet.
Hero point for
There-
elevator.
There's a word for that, me boy. You raise me up.
Looks at Krieg. Krieg, can you tell them we're friends?
Krieg will kind of like walk ahead of the group and go, greetings.
Intruder.
So,
Hand me the damn.
basically,
Krieg looks over. I was like, give me the damn thing.
Intruder.
so real quick, can you move Krieg up a few,
Yes.
and then Damien will get between where he was.
That's
He's
shot.
gotta be in front of. He can't move.
She hands you the thing, right? You hold it up.
Yeah.
He changes from intruder to beep 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 imposter.
Okay.
Krieg will
Sus.
proceed to toss the amulet back at Aussie over her shoulder.
You asshole.
Alrighty, initiative. These things are coming. for you.
Before this happens, I want to cast Forbidding Ward on, like, the second I saw them, I was going to cast Forbidding Ward on Damien.
Go for it.
Is that a nerf?
No, it's a, like, shield against one of those.
Feel free to move you guys around to wherever you are, behind where Creed is currently.
That's exactly where I went to.
Cool.
Basically, Damien would look back at Dahlia and then look towards the pillar closest to us to say, get behind that.
Yeah, I mean, I was already. Yep.
Okay, I can't see you moving or not. So.
Yep, Krieg's gonna run and try to do clockwork hacky stuff, I guess.
Clockwork.
So,
Perception's blind, right?
Yes. Well, you guys just go to this little sword
okay.
icon and then you roll your initiative. There's a little dice icon there.
Where?
So little sword icon tab,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's a little dice for you first.
Ooh, my initiative wasn't shit this time.
There it is. But is it blind?
No. I mean, it's initiative. It's okay.
I already had that thing.
Fair.
Is it the perception initiative?
Yeah.
I'm assuming because seeing as no one was stealth.
All your sheets also have like a little initiative side on that ribbon.
That's what I start showing. Side face.
I'm gonna update that module. Alrighty.
They were earlier for stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh Boise, Idaho.
Let me find my battle theme, why don't I? There it is. There's a battle theme for me. Second, just to update the battle theme. And it's a battle theme of fucking time. Oh, I know. It's the battle theme of death.
So is there a way to it's like the warding forbidding ward is like on like I'm targeted by it, but it didn't automatically update my stuff.
Oh. It should give you a +1 against whichever one of them was closer. I apologize if that didn't work properly.
Well,
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we just need
Again.
the +1 so we can apply it.
from the targeted enemy. So did you target an enemy?
Yeah. Which one are you targeting? Forbidden Ward usually has like this guy.
So okay, I'll just run it. Okay.
Alrighty. Alright. So, that being said, it is that one's turn. They they're not gonna fly or anything. They are gonna like
So do these things have legs, or like how are they made?
So you're like looking at the bottom. They do have legs. They're kind of like that, but underneath them, it's almost like roots are being pushed up into like the bottom of their chest, and that's what's kind of like following.
Not the gooch root.
Yeah, the gooch root. Very technical term, but it's going to look at you, Mr. Imposter Brigh. Just suddenly like
Brigh is sus.
aim down a cannon at you, and for a second you don't see anything. Yes, it is. And then wind hits you.
Oh.
Takes some bludgeoning damage. It's just like point.
These guys are heavy hitters. Yay. Awesome.
Right? Seeing that. Alright, so not really looking where I'm at all. I target him on that front. So, first strike.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Alright.
Fire.
And I'm
Yes.
missed.
I'm going to spend an action to reload and fire again.
Go for it. Do it. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Miss.
Nice.
Guys, man! The fuck?
Yes. Kind of hear like a sound of metal being hit by metal, and then you see wood blast out the back.
Interesting.
Right. Damien.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's kind of weird back here. So oh, I see. Okay, so how do I make it?
uh,
I'm trying to, but then so how do you make it so like it stays in place?
Oh, like you scroll
Yeah, and then move up.
Okay, so then you would use those measurement controls, like the second one. There's like a line one that's just straight up and down.
This one? This says rate.
Yes.
But I want to see how much movement it would take away.
The token control.
That's what I was doing. So how do I make it so that, like, if I go like this, and then click, and then go up, this stays in place?
Make sure you've got left click to create waypoint in the settings menu.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
In my case, I right click to delete.
Okay, then never mind. We'll just do the first one. So, 1. So basically, Damien. One action to run to get here, because his movement is 30 now. Second 35. But then he is going to basically just make a stealth check to see if he can get the drop on these things. Nice, that's coming down. Go ahead, sight.
Go for it.
Public or
Yes, public. Alrighty.
and this last action he'll just have his sword at the ready.
Gotcha.
Which technically, yeah. So yeah, actually.
Alrighty. This one's turned up here. Kind of follow the lead of his here.
Are they moving on treadmills?
No, like their legs seem to be kind of pulling there forward, but underneath there's like roots that are coming out of the ground and
That's good.
pushing up under the ground. Need that green still.
Just a fucking. Oh boy!
And winded. 13 points of damage. Three. Head for the hill! Your turn.
Run towards them.
One action move to make second action. First one is, I remember if there was like a specific interface that seemed like it would control either these guys or the floor.
You don't know what each particular interface does necessarily, except for like maybe the couple that you interacted with. None of them, though, that you had seem to control these guys.
Where was that one interface I touched last time?
That was probably like in the aisle right over here.
Okay, I'll head in that direction.
Right here, next. This direction. Yourself next to Kathy. You don't hit my hiding spot!
Would be really easy to interact with this.
We're experimenting.
Alright.
We're throwing shit at the wall and seeing what's
Jacking into the network.
Getting right next to Catherine.
Jack
You gotta
yourself
squish
into
it.
the network. I need a crafting check or a
Creed failing to save, like,
Why?
no. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Yes.
Whatever happens.
Let's watch it, baby.
Oh, no!
What happened?
That's not you what you want to roll, is what that is.
And like as you like interact with this thing, suddenly like from the ceiling, another balloon falls down.
Wait, can I I do a hero point?
Again?
You want it?
I'll go with a hero point
Go
for
for
this.
Again?
Again.
9.
Okay.
2 more.
Check your DC really quick.
Oh god.
DC check. No. You get your hero point back.
Oh.
The goon still falls, though he is stunned 3, so you're not gonna get his first turn.
Oh.
Just saying that, I'm gonna yell out, "Are you sure it's my fault?"
Damien doesn't say anything because he's hidden, as far as he knows.
This goon does look like slightly different. He actually has a big hand.
Oh no. The clamps.
Clamps!
He's got them grippers.
He got the grippers. And I got the fleas.
Using Creep Junior's last action to move, just to get me behind cover. I'm not enjoying line of sight.
We are.
Okay, that'll be my
Okay, am I in like actual line of sight to any of them?
You are.
Cool.
Well, I mean, if you're peeking out, like, you're asking if they can target you, you're kind of by the
Okay.
They can't see me. I can't see them. It's because you're facing the wall.
I think I have enough movement to move up behind this next pillar. Would that be behind that pillar?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to use an action to free up the forbidding word for him and cast shield on myself.
Very nice, Dahlia.
Alright, okay. Okay. Where's the big motherfucker?
Two motherfuckers right up there.
Okay.
Well, two big motherfuckers right up there. And this is actually smaller than one hand.
Oh, the one little? Okay. Then I'm still. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're going to grab the holy symbol, trace the outline of that sun sight, and then swing it at the bitch on the right.
Nice.
Swing it.
Craig. I'm confusing between Craig and Krieg. And then the other one is.
Wait, Craig, Krieg, who's the third one? Krog and Bartholomew?
Do I just get to roll an attack with that?
Yep, you roll an attack.
Okay.
The little one is swans.
And you're targeting,
There it is.
you're targeting Kane to the attack first.
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll the attack for that. Oh, did I do it?
And you're looking at Kane again, right?
There we go.
No, she's looking at the
Yeah.
guy on the right, Craig.
That is a hit.
Wait, now I can smack. Actually, D8. Oh, that's what I mean. Sorry, I thought it meant no, just for me.
So gotcha. I got your 9 points of damage.
Try to use that or roll again, y'all.
Does he have a choice of which one should you against the deal?
I'll let it this time, yeah.
Yay! No, harm the.
No.
No.
Just take the 9, Max.
Don't do that.
Just take the 9. Thank y'all.
You know that shit?
And them.
You know that shit you just did? Stop it.
Yeah. And, yeah, you kind of like swing.
I'm also. Okay. What's making me place the spiritual weapon is making me want to do something else. I'm also hitting that bitch with my crossbow. I'm firing at that bitch with my crossbow. Yeah, it's just waiting on
Got
it.
the magic stone.
The crossbow.
Ooh!
Nice. Hit.
That's my sister!
I'm normally a healer.
You have to create damage to heal it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I forgot you upgraded that shit.
damage. It doesn't take 4 of that. It doesn't seem undead. But
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Still.
Wait, radiant damage doesn't just hit.
No.
They've renamed it to Vitality and Void, but it's positive and negative.
Oh,
But the
Yeah.
short answer is no.
it's neutral, so it doesn't matter.
If she-
That's it. That's it. I'm like hiding behind that.
yeah.
It's a good. Get behind it.
Alrighty.
I can't move anymore.
Oh, really?
It doesn't roll at me. It's like token interference or whatever.
Oh, I wonder if it counts that little space as well.
I just removed all the walls.
Okay, there we go.
Remove all the walls.
I'm gonna roll.
That's it. That's my turn.
Alright.
Nice.
Listo.
He's still only badly.
And now he's injured. Doesn't really count.
Oh, I thought it was badly in front of me.
Yeah, I think it's like it goes great.
So blind stealth check.
Yep. Well, not, you don't have to pick up a line. Line stuff is usually mostly just for like
Blind paper pastry.
Got one.
Ooh, no.
You go to like hide behind here for a second, and all things considered, you think that you have a good hiding spot.
Yeah.
Like you look right over at and it just kind of looks at you, and as it like spies you, like both those things, like on their eyes,
Oh,
right over to you.
So.
It will be.
Everybody's gone to the pillar time.
Yeah, he's some sniper of all people.
Look at me. I'm going. You want to stay out in the open? That's weird.
I don't
I
know.
have to wait 6 more seconds.
I don't know if you've noticed, but anytime I don't like act like a coward, I nearly die. And sometimes when I act like a coward, I still die.
Is that your turn? Alright, this guy would be this guy's turn, but he was stunned 3 this particular round, so he loses all 3 of his stun status. We'll have his turn next.
I think you said he was stunned for 3 rounds.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, stunned. Oh, okay.
3 is 3 actions.
Of course, one was.
yeah. So pretty much he just kind of like reconstructs himself up, like
Squabbles, yeah.
and his hands come out like operational.
I call him Fisto Robot.
Please, turn position is probably the one that spied you.
Craig? Oh boy! Craig's coming for that ass.
And it pulls back some jagged knuckles and just like tries to punch you.
Woo!
It kind of gets part
No! No!
and you duck just in time to see that as those knuckles kind of like went out, both blades were like still on the edges of them. And then that was its reaction. Not too bad. Awesome.
Alright, so quick question. If I were to use my grapple,
Okay.
this is the second tour?
Yep.
So, to fire it would be an action, and flying would be an action? Okay. I try my grappling hook up there,
Fire! Miss!
and I will... I have to run over there, so...
Fire grapple is a great job. Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, it's not like the cool Batman grapple where it pulls you up.
Is this a clockwork grapple?
No, this is a regular grapple. I'll make it fun.
Okay.
This one is like, it takes a minute to rewind. It's like an old VHS.
I was gonna say fisherman. Like,
I
got a big one!
Yeah, this is the grappling gun. So yeah, you're pretty much. And you have to.
You are not in fact that.
Alright, so do that. And I'll use my next action to start climbing it up.
Alrighty, start climbing. So you get to like the edge, like right here, yeah.
So I'm still like hanging on there. Or
Yeah,
nothing up.
that's quite a ways.
No, that's absolutely cool one to shoot. I have to reload.
Do a cool one arm reload.
Useless middle.
Turns out there's more than 3 targets in this battle. I'll use my third action to finish getting over the edge of this, but onto the second floor and out of sight.
Alright.
It's not for stealth, but it's
Presumably.
And this is technically the perfect sniper's nest, as you can actually, you have little like spots that you can use.
And 2 more of them show up on the balcony.
Alright, that's my turn.
I do love how like Ham has not moved. He's just taking rest.
Oh yeah, no,
Where's Ham?
Ham's just over here. He's just like,
Oh. He's just looking at it like, yep, they did it again.
alrighty, Damien.
Apparently they only attack the real threats.
Meanwhile, Damien's behind the pillar with his last one. No, he'll go ahead and move. What? Oh, it's damn it.
If you want to give me an acrobatics check while you move, by the way, I could just imagine that you're tumbling and getting your panache.
Yeah, it's just when I thought I would. I don't want to have to use more than. So to try and activate Panache, that would not be an action.
And just like you literally just are going up against your own hard DC, so the DC is a little bit harder than normal, but you can just do that as part of a move if you just backflipping through it, like as you're.
Okay, so but the reason I'm asking is my movement's 35. It's just out of range for me, so I would have to use an action to dash. That would only leave me 1 action left. So would one of my 3 actions technically be the roll to get Panache, or is that kind of a free thing?
Yeah, like it's like a movement action for you to just acrobat your way up there.
If you remember, tumble through involves a stride.
Yeah. You're just tumbling through nothing pretty much, but you're getting your panache while you do it.
But is it an action?
Yes.
Fuck!
You would, Gower, get a movement bonus for your next 2 movements, because panache gives you a speed, if I'm not mistaken. Vivacious speed.
Oh yeah, thank you. In that case, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, that would allow me to get up to him. So I'll roll for that first. In this case, it would be just an acrobatics to get over there, doing some flips and shit.
I imagine you just grab the pillar and leap off.
6 kicks, 6
Kinda,
kicks, bitch.
This would be your hard DC for your level.
We're gonna use a hero point on that.
Go for it.
Come on, man. Yeah, this does kind of make sense.
Oh.
You meet. That's the DC.
Woo!
Use your hero point. Go ahead and slap panache on you, and that ups your movement speed to
Oh, you did
40.
it. Okay. So yep, I can get there. Don't need to use an action.
So you can attack it.
Yep. I just,
You are like so much fire.
Now
Yeah.
here's the thing. Like you got panache. How did you do that really fancily? Like explain it. Your splash pad. Explain it.
Basically, Damien, like, he started going up, but seeing as he's still kind of, like, all fucked up, as he was coming around the pillar, it looked like he started to trip, like, he did straight up trip, and then, like, tucked into a roll, popped up, and did, like, a double ballerina twirl in the air.
Nice.
Snazzy boy.
Okay, so I want to target that bitch. Okay, he is targeted. And then I go to attack.
Swans never die, and they never say goodbye.
Come on!
You go to like slice, and you think you're gonna get its arm.
Hero point.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck it. What just happened?
You push this
Oh.
sheath button.
Oh, how do I?
You just draw it back out again.
How?
So,
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, what happened?
Nice.
Command. Eh?
Ooh,
There we go.
hey.
Okay, so I have Panache. It was a finishing blow or finishing strike because of all that stuff. So now, where's the fancy shit that you were showing
So
me the other day, Guzman?
So you got to
So it's a finisher. I click the check mark box.
Yep, and then
Damage.
damage. Yep. I think I need to update the 2d6.
Oh, come on!
Ouch! Oh no, that was not a nice damage roll for you. Oh, those dice were mean. But it was more for the fact that like when you went to go finish, you went just like on its chassis, and like, and it would have went to where its neck is. This motherfucker's like Rain Man, right? Like it's just separated by electricity here. and didn't get it quite as much, but still did some damage to it. It didn't seem to have resistance toward any of that, and it like zooms in on you, and its hands go like this, like to get you.
And I attacked, so I had my movement, so I can't do anything else. Okay. And that okay, so that was movement. I got panache, which gave me that extra speed. I attacked. I should still have one action left, right?
I believe so, yeah.
In that case, I will do.
But you don't have panache because you just did a finish.
I know. Where did it go? He'll do dueling parry. Parry. So
Okay.
he will have a bonus to his AC for a little bit. So how do I want to drag that? There we go. I did it.
You did it. Parry, wonderful. It gives you like the. Oh, okay, I see what it says. You get +2 circumstance. Bonus.
Yep, because I'm only wielding my cane sword.
Do that then. All right.
And so technically my AC is 23 because of cool stuff.
Yes.
You're still gonna fucking hit me like a motherfucker. Because these have like hella bonus.
All right. This one is looking, and it spies Krieg. It's gonna still go after Krieg. So 3 actions. It's gotta like actually it's moving. You're behind a pillar, right?
Yep.
So how did he see it if it's how does he
Well, like he saw Krieg run away. So
oh,
he's just
that's
going-
fair. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
like and he's just going there, but it's 3 actions to move.
Yeah, it'd be weirder if he looked around the corner and Krieg wasn't there. So yeah, valid.
All right, Krieg.
Run more.
So was the interface I just used the same one that did the whole neck thing, right?
Yes.
Don't do it again.
No, try the other side for another interface.
Yeah, pretty much.
No! If you drop another enemy, I will actually punch you.
Why?
He's trying shit. No, another enemy appears out of nowhere.
Oh.
I mean,
Not him
Yeah.
defeating an enemy.
Do
It's gonna hurt either way.
I'm gonna use an action to give Krieg Jr. 2.
okay.
Krieg Jr. We will just go straight into melee range with this thing, and Krieg Jr. is gonna go for the tackle.
All right.
Well, it's more of a strike, but still.
Yeah, this one move. It sometimes works. Actually, no. You've knocked more than a few things on their ass. with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that would be the trip action.
Mhm. This thing probably looks really funny when it falls over.
Oh, you know it does.
It's like it does like that thing.
In fact, it looks so funny that you shouldn't make him roll, and it just happens.
Roll of fun.
Honestly, this thing looks so unstable.
It really does. I mean, like, what it looks like is that like the little legs that came out of it, like they seem to almost be like put on, like they wasn't originally meant to do that. Versus Fortitude DC for this, that would not be enough. You go to try to trip it, but here's the thing: it actually seems a lot harder to, given the fact that this is rooted into the ground.
Okay.
And it just like kind of like looks down at Krieg Jr. for a second.
You ever try and sweep the legs on a fucking redwood?
Yeah.
You just did.
Give me a moment.
I see that one fire the dude kicks the post at like one of those posts outside of Best Buy. Fuck!
This is DM also telling you that this thing is immune to being tripped.
Oh, joy.
So
Yeah,
stop
like-
trying.
That thing we talked about where it's like you're talking to 5-year-olds. There you go. You did it.
Yeah, well.
Because my dumb ass didn't pick up on that. You just gotta hit it harder.
Well, we're going for the slashing then.
Go for it.
Roll higher, damn it.
You did.
Does that hit?
This is your second attack because trip was the first one.
Yeah,
so-
you don't have to target it.
The trip was Krieg Jr.
That is true.
Oh right. With Krieg then 20. No, just barely misses. Just shy.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
See, that isn't what you weren't supposed to say.
Let's see, I got my hero point back because I messed up on the interact.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for that again.
Oh, boy.
go for it.
You want to target Krieg so we know. Okay, never mind.
Nice.
There
Hey, there we go.
go.
That's a hit.
A hit. A fine hit.
I did, my boy.
I take it back, you suck ass.
Wait, so you kind of moved up with him, right? You're like on his back, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always
Yeah.
and forever.
You have like this tiny, like the Wakizashi are the smaller
Yeah.
counters, right? Yeah. It like slashes him just a little bit, like one more point of damage.
Oh, we're going for the second attack. Which means I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah. I gotta roll a freaking higher.
So not
No.
bad. That's what you say you gotta do.
Rip.
No.
Yeah.
All right, and as it kind of like does this, its eyes turn red at you. Doesn't seem too happy.
Uh-oh.
The
Okay.
imposter is sus.
Ha.
All right, and that's your turn, Krieg.
Yeah.
Catherine.
Okay, so tension is all on Krieg, and I've got to think I've got a pretty good sideline to him. So, robot roots. This has got to do something to him.
Give me a crafting check line if you want to learn something about it.
Oh, as an action, or
sorry.
I was just jumping straight
Yeah,
in
go
with an
for it, go
assumption.
for it. Yeah.
Because I was gonna do that and shield. So
She's
is
just pulling
the-
out a taser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
makes
the
sense.
crafting check an action, or can I do that for free?
That'd just be knowledge gathering.
Okay.
So
never mind.
like an action if you wanted to.
So
Nah.
it would cost an action?
Yes.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. Nah. We're just tasing a bitch.
All right. It looks like it failed.
What's the damage? What's the damage? What's the damage? Oh!
One.
9 points of damage.
Oh, he needed to make a save. I thought that was the hit. And then save.
No. That's the best part about things like
Nice.
that.
And you shock the shit out of it. Doesn't seem like it has any weaknesses to being shocked.
Good to know.
Okay, so for flavor, can we say like when you send out the bolt, your hand looks like this?
No, when she does this, unlike the rest of her magic, it looks like it's coming straight from the bone, and you see her like skin fully light up with blue voltage as it shoots out of her.
Normal things.
I
Okay,
have
okay, but does her hand look like?
I don't know what this does.
Babe.
You are too innocent. You are.
Two in the pink, one in the stink. Shocker.
The shocker.
Teaser, pleaser, shocker, spocker, showstopper.
I'm glad we can inform you.
I just skipped to the yes. I don't learn the name.
That's so funny. Is it your turn, Catherine?
This ends my turn.
Alrighty. What was your first action?
The
shit.
electric arc.
Or, yeah, you got.
Okay.
Wait, did you re-up the thingy on me?
No, I couldn't.
Ass.
To be fair, the person who would defend against is on the other side of the
Yeah,
room.
yeah. I just want to be sure.
Dahlia.
Okay.
Shoot! Oh wait, where'd your weapon go?
Yeah, I don't know where my spiritual weapon went. I'm a little sad. Where the fuck?
Oh, it's somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where. Maybe I think it might have just had a time limit that it was visible for. But you still have it active, yeah? Is that just a concentrate?
Hang on.
Sustained up to 1 minute, yeah. So if you use an action, you can just keep using it this turn.
Yeah, I'm going to keep using it. I'm also going to, pull it forward from where it was.
Yep.
So that I can smack this bitch with it.
Would
Oh,
that count as
which bitch?
like it flanking for at least her?
I don't. The weapon doesn't take up space, grant flanking, or have any other attributes.
It can't grant flanking, but can it take advantage of Damien's?
Can it get Can it
Yeah.
gain a flanking?
It can't grant it, but can it use it?
Or have any other attributes that a creature would, but can't make it. I don't think so. I
Ah.
think it's just not. It's just a weapon. It's just kind of doing its thing. I mean, if the creature is off guard, flat-footed, just to everybody, it's already taking a negative to its AC. So yeah, I would get that benefit.
Can I just hit it?
That
Yeah, go for it.
that's not the cool answer, Casey. Come on, I thought you were cool.
You gotta be cooler.
Oh.
Oh,
that
that hits!
Yeah, go against the
Small
weaker.
balls.
Oh yeah, the small guy. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking walk.
Crack.
Magic damage.
And Dahlia continues to be the damage leader in this fight.
And I
am
guess,
trying.
fuck it. I'm gonna crossbow that one bitch again.
Yeah, go for it.
This just seems as good a technique as any.
This seems to be working out well.
It's working for me.
Ooh, okay. Versus Whomst?
I'm
Brigh.
digging. I thought I targeted him. This bitch.
That guy.
One
okay.
of the big ones. I don't think that'll hit.
Yep, it does not hit. It just kind of like
Boo!
glances off of its armor. Yeah.
Okay. And I just...
Boo, you whore.
Was it an action to move the spiritual weapon?
That was just to concentrate and do whatever you wanted. But yeah,
Okay.
just an action.
Unfortunately for me. Unfortunately.
Oh, is that it for you? Sorry.
Even though I should have done this earlier in the turn,
Stupid.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself so I can have it for next time around.
Nice. Good plan.
Fucking stupid. I had an action. Why didn't I just run away? I'm dumb. I was like, wait a minute.
We're very used to opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's true. But, and he does have the grippers. If anyone can fucking get me,
Get you.
it's this guy.
You.
Okay,
You, you say
First-
you.
we're going to tumble behind.
Tumble down, bin.
So. $17
Oh
17
boy.
versus reflex DC. No, not do it.
hero point.
Go for it.
Okay, so logic dictates if they're good at reflex and they're good
I get my hero point back.
at.
Yeah, you can hear your foot back.
You are the king of rolling the same number tonight.
It just kind of opens its arms wider and you can't really.
With
find a way to
arms
get
wide
past it.
open.
Which will tempt me to just try and tumble behind by jumping up and over it.
Nice.
Okay,
It
do
goes.
it again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see what you roll first. Oh, let's see. This would be cool.
Got a 20.
I'm gonna say just for rule of cool because this would be really cool. It works. You're one off, but close. Yeah, you tumble through it to get behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It pretty much tries. It tries to go for you from like both sides, right? Because you're by a pillar, and it like wraps itself around, and you just kind of like leap behind it as it does so, and it doesn't feel you behind there, and it's like it like looks around confused.
And then I will quick draw my rapier and attack it.
Go for it. Put him off guard. There we go.
And I get to enable the abilities that require off guard targets. Come on,
Lock him
attack.
up.
Do it. Do
I'm
it.
hitting attack and it won't attack. Oh,
Yeah, targeted.
there
Ah,
There we go.
we go. There we go.
at least no draws the rapier.
Nobody.
21.
Well, oh, okay.
Hey.
I saw the 2 and I was like, whoa.
Yes, that is it. You just kind of pull like a Roran or a Zorro moment. Nobody sees you draw out the weapon. You just kind of like, and then it hits them.
Wait,
Like-
just a second. It damaged with the wrong thing.
oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that did an unarmed attack roll.
So yeah, give them 7 damage.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
God damn.
14 points of damage as you slice into some of its
Okay,
roots.
so confusion.
Yep.
How come he adds his dexterity to damage?
Because I have Thief Racket as a rogue class.
The explanation was given concisely. I do not like it.
Direct and concise.
The question was answered exactly how it should have been. I, however, do not like the answer.
All right, is that your action?
Those are my actions.
Wonderful. All right.
Wonderful. Don't do it to me, Squambles.
Davey.
Don't do it to me, Squambles.
Come on, Squambles.
He's good at treading.
You know,
Get you.
come on, man. I know this ass is
Wham.
juicy, but you can't. Those hands are too much.
Come
on,
Now
Squambles,
that
don't.
ass.
Damn it.
Wait,
Oh, it doesn't
you,
hit.
you had your parry.
Yeah, my AC is 22 now, bitch.
Oh, this is versus fortitude DC. It's a get you.
Oh, so I need to make a dex save?
No. What's your fortitude? What's your fortitude?
What'd you put it
Plus
to?
9.
What'd you put it
Plus 9. Oh yeah, he barely gets you.
Yep.
Oh, so I don't even roll?
Your DC's 19.
Yep.
Like you add 10 to your fortitude DC.
Okay.
Same with. It's kind of like the opposite when you guys go to grapple each other.
Uh-huh.
I just have to refresh my page. Do this on me for some reason. Intermission music.
makes you feel any better, Mike.
No one's moving around. I'm pretty sure you can tell. You can say what happens, and this is not gonna happen.
He gives you big hugs.
Also, it looks like one of the lines of your pixels is fucked up on the TV.
No, it's just a.
Oh, it's the line of the sidebar of the thing.
Yep. Give that a second. It'll pop in.
One.
That never gets old with you, John.
Please be patient. Your getting is in progress.
I saw like Blood Eye Tea or something for like 1 second.
He'd give you a big hug.
Indeed.
Oh hey, it's fucking Jude Law.
Oh yeah, Jude Law guy for a while. He's still on the roster. Close that. There we go. Okay. You are up. Yeah. Okay.
Pan Ducree or no Pandemia.
Yes. Let me pop up the hype track once more. Normal battle too. Woo! Look at this. All right. It'll kick in just a second, but he does manage to grapple you, which does count as an attack. So I mean, all subsequent attacks are now at -5s, -10. Kind of
I
grab.
know it'll only have +20 to hit.
And as a matter of fact, as he kind of like gets here, you start seeing him pull back a fist, his big fist. You see like several like like at the corner,
Hello?
and he goes into like try to like punch you once he's got you.
My safe word is applesauce.
That's what your ass is gonna look like.
Ah! Hey Damien, how are you doing?
Oh, I saw critical and you're like shit myself.
Like how do you pull your head back on this grapple?
I do like this shitty Star Wars remastered, like where they just like JPEG'd Han Solo's head. It was just like.
Yeah, and he like strikes the column behind you, like, and you just see like the outline of his fist in the. Yeah.
So he takes like all the damage he would have done to me to himself because that was a critical miss, right?
You know, I don't think it works like that.
Balls.
Damage the pillar, man. That
But,
poor pillar.
you know, he's got a third action. You might as well try for it.
Fuck off and die!
He's trying to get you. You're just
Stop.
like,
Stop it,
Stop it.
please.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Alright. Make sure there's, it's giving me issues. Of course we have issues. It's okay. We'll do this one.
How dare you?
I have a couple issues. My favorite is the Superior Spider-Man number
Damn it,
22.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I can't.
You knew it.
Blue shell.
X-Men Giant Size #1.
Ooh, that's a good one.
There we go. Alrighty. It is this guy's turn. It's the one next to you, Listo.
That was.
Kind of like
Nope.
unwraps itself from that particular column. Looks at you. And that wind cannon that it had before, as it zooms back to like look at you, you see like the little wind symbol. He like it flips, and you see and you see fire.
No. I would prefer it didn't.
Fire cannon.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
And you like
Yeah.
whoa! Yeah.
Yeah!
You say whoa one way, and then he does it the other way. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh!
And then it kind of like cracks it, like as you dodge it again, it like loops around itself and like smashes the side of its cannon, and just suddenly the fire spitters out, so it can't use its fire cannon anymore.
Ah!
Nice job,
It's
Lisa!
not even, it's not even us doing the cool shit, it's just Guzman rolling like ass. About time.
It decides to instead use a third action to probably jag and knuckles you.
The dice giveth, and the dice fuck your ass.
Alrighty, and this is a critical damage here. You take 34 points of damage.
Oh my god!
And I need a fortitude save. Or sorry,
Disgusting.
yeah, fortitude
How
save.
dare?
Well, I'm at -3 right now.
Are you unconscious or whatever that works?
Oh, are you unconscious?
I'm at -3 hit points.
Ah, yes, that would mean you are very unconscious and
Yes.
dying too because it was a crit.
Ah!
Dying 2.
Dying 2 it is.
How did? Is your
What?
health just
What?
that low, or were
What?
you already injured?
He got
I
injured
had
before.
I have a 38
Oh, that's right.
max. I took 7 before.
Right.
We are level 3.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I don't need that fortitude save. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not, but you know.
Move you up in initiative here. There we go.
Okay,
And that's his third action. Yeah. Aussie.
Alright, so originally looking down at Krieg and the one beside him, I'm getting ready to pull something out of a bag before I hear Listo cry out. I'm like, damn it! So I'm going to use an action.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Oh, not time.
That's good.
No, I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Did you say he was dying?
2. Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
and as I run, I reach into my bag and pull out a tallow bomb.
Nice.
Actually, let me check something.
The blast radius.
It's like, you know, it says the word bomb in it.
What is the range on these? We've used these before.
25 feet.
Gotcha. 25 feet to throw or 25-foot radius explosion?
25 foot to throw, 5 foot radius of like blast back.
You know what? As I'm running, instead I'm going to take a moment to reload, stealth reload, as I get into position.
Yep. You have a pretty damn easy DC up here.
Oh, really?
I mean, you got this big wall here.
That's true. Does it? Should I blind this roll or
Public. It's public. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a journey.
Yeah. These things don't quite seem to really
Oh,
follow
that was,
you.
that was stealth.
Consider
So-
yourself hidden.
Taking a moment, kind of sliding down, take aim at the one over Listo. Question: Did he hit it? Did you hit it with an attack, Listo?
Yeah.
So then, how many damage dice did you use?
3.
So that means I get +3 to my damage because of sniping duo.
There we go.
Nice.
Because I have my striking rapier, which is
Yeah.
2, and my sneak attack, which was 1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sure sounds like things that happen. I'll take your word for. Oh fuck.
All right, versus the guy next to Listo, yeah?
Yep, flat-footed because hit it.
Yes. So that hits.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to target.
Kill him! Shoot
Damage
I
him!
am 10.
plus 3, so
Plus
12.
I can't move or
Wow.
do anything useful.
Well.
I don't think.
Say the words. Say the line part.
So you take this damage, and he starts wobbling. Ah! All right.
Alright, that was all of my actions.
All right, yeah. And it kind of like looks around and tries to like look where that came from, but it can't seem to find it yet. Exactly.
Okay.
It's looking horizontally, not vertically.
Yeah, it's like it's scanning, scanning, and then it fixates on
Yeah.
meeny, miny. Hey,
Do shit.
Catherine and Damien, who wants high, who wants low?
Oh shit.
Can we roll off? Because Katie has physical
Yeah, go
dice.
for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here you go.
I want the big boy.
I got high.
Stop. There we go. Yeah, she's got high.
Okay, so you got high, you got low, yeah?
Yeah. Now what is?
Oh fuck.
What does this mean?
No, you got low, yeah?
Yeah.
It looks towards you when it scans.
Fuck!
Seems to understand that you were the cause of that particular bullet.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have a sword, yeah.
No, I'm grappled.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
grappling.
so I think I'm the least threatening right now, really.
No.
I don't like this.
All right, Damien.
It's fine.
It's stressing out. How do you do it?
Okay, I'm assuming there's like hella penalties to trying to attack while grappled.
I think you grappling. Let's see. What does that do?
It makes you have to roll a like DC 5 flat check to do anything. if I remember
Manipulate
right.
action specifically.
Okay, well fuck it. I'm gonna use an action to try and escape.
Yeah. So here's how. Just really quickly.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't have any negatives to attacks. Just double check that. You don't have any negatives to attacks. You just have a DC 5 flat check you have to make if you want to like pull something out or cast a spell, for example. Manipulate actions. And you can't move until you are ungrabbed. If you want to escape the grab, you can either do a escape action, which will be an acrobatics or an athletics, or you can just roll a normal attack, whichever one you might have the higher plus in.
We're going acrobatics.
If he does an acrobatics, will he get panache from this?
Oh yeah, I'll vibe with that. To get out.
Oh fuck! I don't have any hero points left. Come on.
Ooh. Yeah. Versus his fortitude. Oh yeah, that's a critical success.
Okay, so there was a brief time where Damien did wear a corset before that was too many laces to undo when it came to sexy times, but he still has the, like that very slim figure that he can like collapse his ribs. So he literally just and makes himself skinny, gets out of grippers, and then as he lands, does the splits, and then will tumble through.
Nice.
So is that just acrobatics again, or is that a separate?
Well, I say like you already.
It's
got,
like its own action.
Well, you just got out of the grapple, so like you kind of like rolled on his big hand or whatever. If you want to go through him, yeah, that would be another action. You already got your panache.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your panache just
Yeah.
from getting out. It was
By
an acrobatics
escaping.
check.
okay. Did you put that on me?
Yep,
Yeah.
got you.
Cool, thank you. Then it's just like not like moving his legs like he normally would to get up from the splits, just straightening his legs back up, and he's like uppercutting with his sword.
Nice.
Yeah!
So
Fuck this guy up!
this will be a precise strike, which I need to look at. So
But-
next does extra stuff. Extra 2d6. Okay, just making sure. And he's still targeted. This is not a finisher though, because I don't know if I want to hit him again.
Come on.
Hiya!
You do it.
Oh.
Yay!
Go for it.
What do you want?
Damage. Hey!
10
Nice.
points of damage, and how do you want to do that?
Yes!
What do you want?
So seeing as he doesn't have that kind of neck area,
Yeah.
he'll just come straight up like through the entire head. And like, is there any kind of like wires or anything holding it in place, or is it just floating?
No, so like the only thing that's kind of like that was keeping it up was a little bit of electricity, and then this one also kind of like as it was like a reconstructing from falling down off the ceiling, also has like those roots in the middle of it.
Okay, so like we'll say like it's still kind of active as the sword goes through its head, and he just like it's like pulling two really strong magnets apart. Hand on the chest, rips the sword
Nice.
with the head, and then just like disrespectfully spikes it into the ground.
Nice. That one that had scanned you and was like looking at you, it like you hear it. Anybody who's closer to it, like I guess Catherine, you kind of hear it like say like threat assessed, moderate to severe. Great.
So then he'll look.
Yeah.
So he'll look back, push his sunglasses back up. You're damn right. Now come get me.
Oh,
And he will
nice.
use his last action to. Run as
Nice.
far away as he can. That's
Nice.
measuring.
Hero point for wonderful finisher.
Yay! Why you no let me move?
Oh, you're on ruler.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Remember, you have a movement speed of 40. You can move 5 more feet.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. Alrighty. It is this guy next to Creed.
The fuck is yours 40?
Panache.
Panache.
Ah.
Vivacious speed whenever. Oh, wait,
Cool
would that
points.
go away though? Because I used the panache to kill
Right,
him.
yes.
Wait, did you use a confident
Well, no,
finisher? or?
you said you didn't use a confident finisher because you were waiting to see if you had to attack him again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
so
still
you
have
still have
panache.
panache.
Oh,
Yeah, it just does extra damage just by
Oh,
like, 2,
yeah.
remember?
Typically speaking, as a swashbuckler, you want to get in a couple hits with your panache before you finish it because then you get like extra damage,
yeah,
extra
but
damage. Finish.
multi-attack penalty is 8. So he's still running that way at 40.
Nice. Alrighty.
Run away.
Is this one next to Krieg?
So just so Kelly's not confused, can we take Squumbles off the board?
Squumbles? Oh,
The
Squumbles.
guy I killed.
Yeah, Squumbles.
Yeah, we got Craig, Bartholomew, and Squumbles. Get with it, Guzman.
Okay, so Bartholomew Kuma down here is going to be looking at you, Krieg. Yeah,
John?
he's giving you the Kuma stare. Yeah. Where do you want to go on vacation?
I get the Kuma
So, he's going to target you, Krieg. Even.
Except he's gonna miss because he's a bitch.
Oops, that's pretty shit. There we go.
Or it's going to
That's
be
the
Brigh
one.
Junior who's going to take the hit.
Now, he's going to fire cannon you, just like his friend over there, who his fire cannon got broken, but not this guy's.
Do the limbo! Everyone limbo! It's their weakness! Oh, balls.
I
Oh,
know,
piss.
right? You get flamed. 9 points of damage here, and you start taking some persistent fire damage.
Oh,
But
you're
it's
on
good
fire.
that he's a machine and therefore does not take fire damage, right?
That's not how that works.
Jet fuel doesn't melt
And
automatons.
you know, he just kind of keeps the flame on you.
Yes, please, thank you.
Though you are able to enough to kind of dodge around it.
Yabble.
He's going for it, man.
Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh. I saw that freaking 20.
Yeah.
He's whopping that flamethrower like a marine on Okinawa.
All right, Krieg.
This was napalm taste shitter.
Oh, my turn?
Yep.
I take it to put out the fire. It's like a stop, drop, roll kind of situation.
Yeah, if you do something, if you take an action to, pretty much if you take any sort of action to try to put out that fire, you can, when you have to do the flat check to put it out, it lowers by 5. So if you were to stop, dropping, and rolling, you put out the fire, you start to do that. At the end of your turn, when you were to take that damage, you do have to take it at least once. And then you roll your recovery check, but your DC is no longer 15, it's 10. That make sense?
No.
From just like you're padding out while you're like fighting, you take a little bit of damage from it, catching you on fire, and then it's just easier to put out because
You stop, drop, and roll
Yeah,
for an action.
you did something.
Okay. Is there any penalties to any checks I make while still currently on fire?
Nope.
Okay. Because I wanted to see like a crafting kind of check to see for like a weakness per se.
Go for it. Yes, blind. That would be a knowledge gathering check.
Their weakness is tripping.
Or, a specific set of gears that
No, that's perfectly valid. All right, you barely meet the DC for this. If you're looking for weaknesses, these things have roots going up them. They're weak to fire. Of all things.
Was that about machines being immune to fire?
So, since Creek himself is small sized,
Yeah.
and he's currently on fire, I will use a movement action to basically jump off of Craig Jr. and try and stop, drop, and
Fucking-
roll all over that route. I will get
Okay.
I'll rub the fire off on it.
Give me a tumble through. Wanna go through the square? Yeah.
What's a tumble through?
Acrobatics versus his reflex DC. Yeah.
Public?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you
We
can.
gotta
funny.
see this thing.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this works. It's really funny.
Rule of cool.
Rule
of cool.
yeah, it's just it happens because he just wasn't expecting it. Like, why would you run
I think
into
that was
him?
a valid strategy. Like, if the enemy would
I
not.
set you on fire. Why did you run towards me?
I am not made of
I had
flesh.
that moment last week in my game.
It's like
Wait,
we're-
you're being strangled and bleeding to death. Why are you running towards me with a knife?
you run toward him with fire. When you take your persistent points of damage, I will also apply it to him. You start catching like little roots and things on fire, and just it's like danger. Like it's like looking around.
Damien's like looking at the one focusing on him, then just like looks at the other.
All right.
And then I will give the last action to Craig Jr. so he can do some attackage.
Yep.
That's fucking incredible. Yeah, just have him start whacking away.
Oh,
Ready. Miss.
Second attack. Even if
you
it's just
make
a
100% of the shots you don't take, including that one.
And that would not hit him. Pretty much like he's looking at you for a second, and the two like swings of his head to like look down at wherever the fuck you are, it caused your robot to miss. Like, and then we end your turn here. You take some damage. You take 8 points. You may take eight points of that, but Mr. Dude is going to he is going to take
16.
he is actually going to take with his weaknesses 13 points of damage.
But that's not what I. No.
Huh?
That's not as high as 16, though.
No.
It's going on.
All right,
I mean,
push
you
that
nailed
recovery
those,
check
yeah.
button if you can, just to see if you can give him your fire.
Give him your fire.
Ooh! And you
Hey.
succeed. You no longer are on fire.
Hey, I transferred it to him.
Yeah. He's not quite on fire, but he's just kind of like, he's not taking persistent damage, but he took a lot more damage than you did, so there you go.
Luckily, some of us might have fire potions or something like that.
Creep will yell out, "Fire to the roots!"
Alright, Catherine, fire
Quick.
the roots.
Okay, so Listo's dying. The one bot above him, it sounded like he was pretty heavily fixating on Damien, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. I think just looking.
Tarnished one.
Yeah, just for the drama of it, because I need like the speed anyway. I am casting Warp Step on myself
Okay.
to basically bend reality to sneak up right about here,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm going to feed Listo a health potion.
Nice. Go for it.
Specifically the
We can
one of these things.
It's so funny.
Targeting
I love
him.
Metalocalypse.
funnel potion.
I love Metalocalypse. It's so fucking stupid.
5 hit points to you, Listo.
The Pharaoh.
Don't die.
No.
With the-
That was Metalocalypse, I think.
I know. What was the song?
No bacon.
Now that is my full turn. I do not know, like, if that guy saw me when I was trying to be like,
Oh, he saw you, just not when you initially cast a spell, right? Like he was like he's looking over at Listo up there, right? And then just suddenly you just kind of like Damien, sorry. And you just zoom into place right here, shove a baby bottle into Damien or Listo's face, right? And it like looks down at you. Threat level none, and it keeps looking at you. Like,
Hello? I feel like that's a little rude.
I'll take.
Alright.
Damien, in his head, not out loud, makes sense. It's a child. I remembered which one it is. Guzman, check your DMs. The Metalocalypse song that everyone else listens to.
oh, that one, yeah. That one's also pretty great. All right.
Okay.
Scathlin's turn. Dahlia.
Alright, okay.
So wait, where would that put Listo back up? Because didn't he
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, he went down.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
when-
like when somebody goes down, they get put in the initiative order just before the thing that knocked them down. So you guys have a full round to do something about
But
it.
he's conscious again?
He's conscious. He's just prone
Mm.
and wounded one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fuck it.
Okay, fuck it.
I am going to move my spiritual weapon
Nice. Here
to
comes the pain.
smack the one that's in front of Listo.
Here comes the pain.
$10
brother.
says she completely downs it.
Man, I mean,
He's in the red.
You'd be looking kind of wobbly.
There we go.
Nice. Barely a hit.
Okay, cool.
what's up with us rolling like straight like 10? Casey, can you put it like on Bartholomew just so you know?
Ooh, max damage.
Oh. Dahlia, how do you want to do this?
I'm so sad nobody took me up. I'd be $10 richer.
I gave my $10 to the grammar, so.
I'm just like a lot less panicked to see that somebody did get to Listo and just frustrated this thing. Put my friend on the ground. Go like that to drag it over.
Get over here!
Yeah.
And much like a tree to the harvest, well, an axe to the tree, I suppose. It's just
Weed to the scythe?
one of
even?
those things.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
A forest.
You know, I use the scythe to cut down red ones. What are they?
A child to Catherine.
Ow!
Y'all open the doors, said take off your shoes and come on in, child.
You're killed
Zero children.
But she did knock one down with a rock.
Yeah, the CIA didn't kill Kennedy.
But see, they did though.
All right, you have 2 more actions.
Okay. Who knows who I'm going to fire my crossbow at? The other one.
All right.
And hopefully we'll hit it.
We're gonna make it back to Hawkwood Day to find out that child had a brain aneurysm or something.
You fire and you miss.
Flies past. There's just a lot of smoke in the area right now.
Should a hero point that?
Yeah.
Should a hero point that?
Go for it.
Oh,
I am so glad you hero pointed that.
Critical. Critical.
There we go.
Oh my god!
Nice damage. Take 7 points of that.
Nice.
Kind of just gets like a little arrows stuck into it.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, seems like good news for you is that it doesn't seem to want to focus on you rather than the thing that has just figured out that it does not like fire. Probably not.
Anyway, that's how I lost my medical license.
All right, Dahlia, is that your turn?
I think you have another action.
Yeah, you have one more action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do it again! Give him those wagons.
You are out of range of alchemist fire. I can tell you
Okay.
that.
Then I will max move, and what have to be? How do
It's just the top one, the square.
Thanks. I was pretty sure. Oh, come on. There we go. Y'all good?
No.
I'll just go as far that way as I can.
Nice.
Trying to get toward where shit can affect Listo.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty. Hey, Listo. You're prone.
You're prone.
You're prone, but the only real threat around you is dead and me.
Assistance would be nice.
You got this, Creek.
I'm-
Just watch.
I mean, you kind of have 1v1
Yeah.
it so far.
You're fine.
Your mouth tastes like Dr. Pepper. The thing is dead.
How much movement is it to stand up?
This is
Dr.
one action.
Pepper?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
that's your
stand
decision.
up.
Yeah. All right. I stand by it.
Yeah, it's apparently now canon that health potions take like
And
Dawson
then-
Pepper, which is why I will never take one.
Move down here to
Point
flank
stands.
with.
Fair enough. Flanking is good.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
So,
See, you go up.
Damien watches this and just.
roots.
There we
Alright.
fire.
I can't attack. I'm helping you.
Yep.
Oh.
Flanking. So,
Yes.
Aussie.
All right, seeing that, Aussie is going to.
No.
And also signaling the sniper. Shoot the damn thing!
Just like
Go to your room.
pops up.
I'm gonna! Well, now I'm not gonna. Like the angry Tengu.
Yeah.
So, taking a moment to reload, first action, stealth.
Okay. Yeah, this thing don't seem to know where the fuck you are.
Good.
It's looking down.
Yeah, and so then immediately reload. No hand over. Fire down into it.
And I fired.
Gangsta lean.
That is barely a hit because it was off guard.
Yeah, crank your sights all the way up like they did in the Rhodesian Bush War. Makes it hit harder.
Dang!
Nice.
11 points.
Dang!
So at least you will get a plus. If it's still alive by then, you will get a +2 to your next damage roll.
Nice.
Okay.
I have one more. What do I have? Throw in shit damage. Wait for an action to draw it out. Bam.
Throw your gun.
I'm just going to take an action to covered reload, hide again,
Okay.
just in case anything else comes out.
Let's see. Yeah, once again, just like the previous one, it looks horizontally and not upwards.
They never look up.
Never look up.
You're so limited by 2 dimensions.
Yeah. Alright, Damien, you're the threat here.
Are you?
Well, right now.
Oh, it's my
the
turn.
one in back, but
Yeah, this one was gonna go for you, but it's kind of gotten.
your sister went, no!
Yeah, so how far is that?
90.
Or 80, actually.
Oh yeah, so you can get there in 2 moves and do a slash.
Yep.
Slash him up.
But get to the
Okay.
square, the other square just to the right of that. Well,
This one?
yeah,
This one.
because then you're flanking too.
Yep. So he's gonna run and do panache along, or no, he still has panache,
Yep.
so he doesn't have to do that again.
You're there.
Finish him. Finish.
So he's not, even though it's not on fire, he is gonna run like try to slide, and even though it's not really a slashing weapon, just slash at some of those roots.
Go for it.
It's targeted. Yes, panache. So this would be a finishing strike. Hiya!
Oh no.
Good thing I got a hero point last time.
Yeah,
Using that.
Go for it.
Woo!
Oh,
Hey.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Come on!
That wasn't a finishing strike. That was a precise strike.
I know, because I still
Okay.
have panache.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's going for the finisher.
There's 2 actions for you to get down here, and then the 1
Yeah,
strike, so it's 3.
one strike.
Could I have? I forgot that, but I did plan on doing that. Could I re-roll? Would I have to re-roll the attack, or can I just re-roll the damage?
It's just the damage. It's just
Okay.
I can get what you were going for.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
So my roll is less. Nope.
No.
Okay.
There you go.
It's one more.
All right, 13 points of damage as you slice it, and it, like you hear like a creak as if it's like starting to break from its roots. Like it's not quite there yet, wobbling.
And I no longer have panache to make that go away.
Alrighty, and it's its turn. Hi, Krieg. Oh yes, Krieg.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy's the Idaho, folks.
I was ready to do that.
Uh,
no.
I did my best I could for you, brother.
Alrighty. And this one is just going to, I mean, jagged knuckles, man. It's like Hulk buck stinging you into the ground.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go
Trying to
sleep.
get you, yeah. You've activated it by calling out its weakness once, twice.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ah.
Oh,
no!
While it
These hurt.
missed you the first time, it fooled you and made you run into its fist the second time for a whole 18 points of damage.
Krieg is down.
Krieg is down.
I only had 8 health.
Oh, nice.
So that's another dying too. Fuck.
Another time too, and your little dog too.
Oh, he's good.
Now we
That
have
one
a fucking
and
problem.
hits.
Even with the multi-attack, damn it! Come
That was
on.
with a multi-attack. Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, you're old high. I don't like it.
There we go. This one. All right. So Krieg.
Oh
is-
my god.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's on Krieg Jr. Yeah.
Oh.
How damage is...
Does Creep Junior have more? No, you don't.
No.
Barely.
Krieg Jr.
not
There
good.
we go.
Badly. Oh no.
Still hurts.
Yeah, this ain't good, brother.
This thing is pretty much in its like dying throes. It's pretty much throwing all out. Like it's not. It's. Right.
Yeah.
Krabnowski.
Yeah. It's going sicko mode. Krieg. I'm gonna move you up right over here. There we go.
Okay.
They don't die.
So Catherine.
Okay, so...
She looks over like, really?
Yeah. Let's see,
I
I
take
need
it
to
I
get
can't do
into at
anything
least
with Krieg
there,
Jr.?
so...
No,
No.
you have to give him a command.
Right.
Yeah. He's just kind of there, just like.
Run, my son.
Yeah, exactly.
My only child.
No.
I can see
At least Catherine's just over here, like, do I mean nothing to you?
Just gonna run over here, because fuck it, you stinking sycophant. I don't know else what to call that stupid thing, but just...
You use
How-
that word. I don't think it means what you think.
No. I'm going to attack with a telekinetic projectile.
Nice. It's
I'm
just-
using a hero point.
Go for it, go for it.
We're using all of our hero points in the first room. Oh boy.
Listen. We can earn more.
Yeah. Ooh! The critical hit.
Oh, I thought that was a weird looking one. I was like, why are you happy?
It was a cry of pain, Kelly.
Okay, so just rolling damage then for that?
Oh yeah, you roll damage and then we'll double it. 24 points of
Hot
damage.
ass.
Yes.
And how do you want to do this?
I imagine, because she's like standing close to like the one of the other, she rips the flamethrower off telekinetically and just hurls it through that thing's head.
It's like some Force
completely,
Unleashed shit.
Yeah.
Hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
She fully just does that and it's
And I
like,
duck.
And I go,
like you said, Risk? None.
As you throw the thing into that particular like into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It smashes through this thing into the ground. Combat comes to an end, but let me update the map really quick here.
Oh yeah, 'cause we were going up this whole time, right?
Yeah, as you smash it into the ground, the statue that was like above, like at the top of the map here.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone. You see it fall through the floor from like the reverberation through the thing, and it's gone.
Okay. If that was the thing that we needed to like collect, I'm gonna be pissed.
You just see these like this crack like around the thing.
So it fell through because of the like shuddering of arriving at our stop, or because
she telekinetically projectiled that thing into the thing and went through the thing, hit the ground, the whole floor wiggled, and then the statue fell.
so it was really, really fragile to begin with.
Yeah, there was cracks around it. On the first map, if you want to see. there's
No,
cracks.
yeah.
No, I'm just trying to think of why and for what reason.
We are rising in the air right now.
Are we still going up?
I mean, how are you checking? You looking?
Like,
Do we
has
feel-
there
do we
been
feel
any
it?
A little bit.
acceleration.
Yeah, you guys are still going
Okay.
up.
Alright,
Oh, God.
nonetheless, I essentially take the grappling hook it on there, and I'm sliding down to the first floor and running to Krieg.
You guys slide right now.
I have a wingsuit. I can just jump out that hole if worse comes to worse.
Same here.
Should I try and stabilize Krieg? I don't have any health potions
Yes.
on me.
Go ahead and give me that medicine check.
Can I make it a crafting check?
I will
since
help
he is
you.
Yes. Alright.
automaton.
I would say have some guidance, but that's her spell at the moment.
Too late.
Okay.
I forgot I had guidance at one point. Are we
Alrighty,
still
with
in
that
initiative order?
would do it. You stabilize Krieg. Krieg, you're no
Okay.
longer dying, but you are unconscious currently.
Is there any chance that we could use some of these pieces to help him?
Yeah. You want to take 10 minutes to do so?
Yeah.
Heal
I
each
mean,
other up?
he's
Okay.
if she gives admittedly that was like Damien to Aussie not knowing how robots work, so then the assumption would be that John would then look at you. So if the answer is in the affirmative, what kind of check is it to just start
So he's a
pulling
conscious.
shit out?
Well, so just pulling shit out would just be a crafting check to get things that would probably help.
Could I pull parts off of Krieg Jr. to heal Krieg?
How compatible do you make your robot to you?
Pretty compatible.
Are we at the
He has to
mission?
directly
Yeah,
interface into it.
There you go. But if you do that, whatever healing that you roll onto him,
That's fine.
the dice amount, you do the damage amount too.
Alright, so I have to make a crafting check.
Also,
Yes.
sorry, I'm also going to use really quickly Healer's Blessing,
Okay.
which gives an additional +2, and then a 2-action heal
Nice.
on Listo.
First or second level?
Second.
Second.
Okay.
And this roll is for Damien to like see if he can get any parts that would be useful in repairing Krieg.
Okay.
You said it would be
so
crafting.
Yes.
He's not anticipating. Really? I mean, I'll take it.
You find that the most useful thing that you can put into him right now that will help him seems to be this weird, like, circular object.
Okay, we'll say Damien is inspired by the thought of if I do a good enough job, maybe Aussie will like me.
Yeah.
He's gonna look it over. This looked important.
just like wires taking parts from
There we go.
Krieg Jr. Thank you. He goes right back into it.
There we go.
And you shove this thing into him.
Hands
Okay.
immediately greasy.
Alright.
Alright,
Hold on,
so
hold on. Okay, he's in the green.
alright, and then this will be crafting check is technical medicine.
Yes. It'd just be like a
Dolly
training,
was
pretty
just
much.
healing Lisa.
Yep, and then
It's
Dahlia
done.
healed.
Yeah,
Lisa.
done.
Okay.
Alright, DC I need.
So what's treat wounds? Treat wounds. I need to like internalize those DCs. I swear to God. Okay, so treat wounds for. Are you trained or expert in crafting?
Crafter, I am trained.
Then 15, and you do 2d8 on a normal success.
Okay.
Fuck up. Don't fuck up.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
fucked up.
Go for it.
Now you
Let
fucked.
me help you.
How are you helping?
Handing her stuff.
Bring my crafter's kit and
Okay, fair enough.
anything
Roll.
else that I can do.
Greed Jr. does have a repair kit with him.
Oh!
You get your hero point back.
But I
But
kill Krieg.
but here's the thing. So as you are trying to put him together, you kind of put in that.
I mean, I handed it to her.
She
Yeah.
did take it from
Yeah,
him.
put it in that. You start doing that.
Oh God.
And,
No, I did not do very good helping.
yeah, and like yeah, it's a little hard to figure out how the fuck this guy works, but inexplicably, you get all your health back as the second light
Huh?
lights up on that panel on the side of your skull.
Uh-oh.
When I was trying to install this thing, did it like...
Like you start like pushing yourself back up. You feel right as rain.
What did this look like from my perspective, who was rearranging his guts?
Pretty much.
Context.
You sure said it that way.
Yep, I sure did.
that circular object that you kind of put into him, like you were trying to like figure out the best way to maybe like wire some stuff back, and it just starts to like his own body starts to like grab at it and like integrate it into his circuitry.
So it's like he's healed and I did none of it.
yeah.
Huh.
So wait, does she tell that
Okay.
like it's the thing that I gave her that did it?
I don't know. You guys
Would you be smart enough to figure that out?
are you guys on well enough terms to say that?
No, well, I'm just like, would she know? I don't care if she says it.
Yeah.
Would she know?
Well, it seems that what he handed me, these parts specifically.
You've never seen that happen. Any time that you've ever done this to help him, you've never seen that happen.
a weapon in my hand.
But gotcha. So essentially, but it was definitely the piece that he gave.
Definitely the piece that he gave.
Where did you find that?
I was just in the one of the big ones over there, the one that had its arm ripped off.
Gotcha. Pulling Krieg up. Krieg, you
Am I
alright?
Am I conscious?
Yeah. You feel great. You feel powerful.
Did you reset my health then?
Yeah, can we get the dead thing off the board and take away all the negative shit?
You take away your unconscious here. I gotta take away your dying first. That makes sense. Alright, you're no longer dying. Look at you.
Is he wounded?
No. Well, I mean, like after 10 minutes, you wouldn't be anyway if you were at full health. So, we put you at your wonderful 41.
And then, not to be a narc, but Aussie and Krieg Jr. have like stealth icons still from like 2 sections ago.
Alright.
And what appears to be guidance immunity.
Alright. That was from, I think, the big battle. Pirates.
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright.
And she's still targeted by a big boy.
Krieg
So
starts doing a self-diagnostic, like looking at himself and like mirror.
are both lights red?
Or like, would they actually? Yeah, would they be like the Bry's kind of like the red gem kind of red? in
Yeah,
color?
yeah. They'd be like
Oh.
little like red 1, 2, and then there's one that's not lit yet.
How do you feel, hun?
Better. 2 more. What? Would it be a crafting check to see what's going on with me?
You could certainly try, yeah.
I'm going to try and assist him.
Go for it.
You're okay.
So hold on, let me see how badly I failed this assist.
Watch as you get.
Oh boy.
I saw that 20. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow.
I was like,
Aussie doesn't assist, is what we've learned.
Yeah.
Okay. Crafting check for me.
Blind if you could.
Oh, sorry.
No, I've got it.
No.
But
what
what
if
if
it
it
wasn't?
wasn't?
Want me to do it again?
Yeah.
You are a bitch.
Alright. And your question was, sorry?
Self-diagnostic, checking myself out, seeing what's different. If
Yeah.
there's
Why
You feel incomplete. That's the diagnostic.
Okay.
You
I
feel
don't
like
like
you
that.
need something else. You're not quite. You feel fine. You feel like all your systems are nominal. But there's something missing. And you can't exactly tell what that is. But you really kind of want it there.
He's gonna try to kill all
You want
of
it so
them.
deep inside of you.
What happened when I was?
Well, I was there trying to fix you from what damage there was, and Damien handed me this little ring that I put in there, and it seemed like your parts just kind of latched on, pulled it in, and now you're right as rain.
I need something else. I feel
If
incomplete. Damien. What was it? Where'd you get it?
He got it from.
It was just in this sort of central chest area of that large one, and he points up the other one.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like this before you went down,
Krieg?
correct?
No, Krieg proceeds to walk over to the one that he indicated he got the part from.
Mhm.
I guess it's the crafting check to just do like a cavity check on this thing.
Yeah, you look at the cavity check. Give me that.
I'm gonna
like-
say it right now above table. If Damien royally fucked up Krieg, I am so sorry.
I think it's the
Blind?
opposite.
I'm trying to no. I'm
no,
like
it's not- so you're just like looking through. You're trying to see like what. Yeah, go for it. That's just
you don't understand. If this make Krieg fucked up, then Aussie will like me even less.
You start like looking through, like cavity check. There was indeed something that was there that is no longer in there, in the space where a heart would be.
And then he proceeds to go over to the other one
Yep.
that
do that.
should, quote unquote, still have its thing.
And
I
I'll,
started.
I'll use the same check there because they kind of look the same, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of look in that one. This one didn't even have that central part of its chassis. This one was just part of the root, like that was like holding it up in the first place. Like both of them seem to kind of have been incomplete in their own respective ways. The one that he took that core from up here just seemed to have that central part of its body as like something that was intact, that didn't have to be puppeted by whatever those roots were doing.
So perhaps a third gear.
There were two parts of one. Krieg runs over to the clamps.
Yeah.
Clampy guy.
Swamples. He's not on the map anymore.
Yeah.
Also, we're still going up, right?
Is the air
Yeah.
getting thinner?
You give me a nature check.
Should we perhaps figure out how to get out or get what we came for?
Blind?
Yes.
Want me to do a blind roll for the other construct, or
What are you trying to figure out?
if you had anything like where his heart would be, or exotic, or
Just
It-
another piece.
Yeah, this guy, that other guy would be a no.
okay.
You kind of seem to be on the right track there, where both of these guys seem to probably have been two parts of like
They're all parts of the same thing.
yeah. It's just the roots kind of replaced other ones, and they made two of them in a way. Catherine, the air is a little thinner, but it's not like it's like unbreathable. It's pretty much like you're going on a hiking trip, and right now you're on like about halfway up Pikes Peak or something. Like
Okay, we still have time in terms of the acceleration upwards.
now, Ham eventually comes back and just says like, "I found a fortune for you."
A what?
He hands
Fuck
you
have
this.
you, really?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck have you been?
None of your
Have
business.
the ability to excel in noble areas?
And he gives you like the best thumbs up that a cat can. Good job.
Court politics isn't useful right now.
So there's multiple interfaces around the area.
Yes.
Is there one, like, I'm just hopping back on Krieg Jr. and doing a quick lap looking for an interface that would have, like, some sort of symbology that indicates up and down,
You see,
like a lift.
like as you're kind of like doing the lap down. First of all, you could actually see up here. You can look down and see how high the whole cathedral is rising.
Yeah, Damien is going over to this hole,
Yeah.
and he's looking, and also like looking in this area where the statue was to see if there's anything that would be like
Yeah.
either down or the thing that we need to get out of here.
So you're looking
Yeah,
in there.
Krieg first.
I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, sorry.
Because you're doing the lap. You do see something quite interesting over here, just at the base of the statue. There does seem to be a particular control.
Okay.
Similar to the one that was on the door in terms of like its shape, though this one seems like a little bit smaller. Probably can fit your fist in it.
It's a... Yeah, we're going for the R2D2.
Alright.
Be like Fisto.
Humping robot.
Give me a crafting check.
Okay, blind?
No, public.
Oh.
Do you
May I try to assist him with this, or would this be a
No, you cannot assist him with this. This one's a
Fisto from Falls
Krieg
Vegas.
exclusive?
Krieg exclusive.
Oh, great.
yeah.
You're a
Steal
what?
another
Alright, here
point.
comes another grabby boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you do.
I did mean
No,
to say after the
I
combat.
can't.
Like I had it queued up in my mind. Hero point to the whole party for that combat. By the
Oh,
way.
in that case,
okay.
Yeah.
Hero point. In that case, hero point that shit, right?
yeah.
Fine.
If that doesn't work, then yeah, hero point.
Go for it.
Combat?
For the whole combat.
Oh, combat.
Yeah, you get
God
it.
damn. God damn.
So you get it right. Here's the thing, like it just kind of like you kind of feel it lock, like and you actually start hearing things throughout the entire cathedral start to like spin up, like and then smoke comes out of just above where like your fist is, and nothing starts, But you do see this little panel kind of like open, and you can pull something out.
Krieg will go over and pull.
Alright,
Oh,
Krieg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Yeah, pull out the thing.
You're at full health. You're fine.
Alright, Krieg, you pull out what seems to be almost like a table. Do you know those like long drawers that are underneath like sinks and stuff? Like they're big and long, right? You're kind of pulling something out, and it's just like a map, a table of a map. At the bottom, if you're looking at this, right? The bottom of this thing, there's like another glass box underneath of it. It's really strong glass over the top that has several different pegs. On this side, there's blue pegs. On this side, there is red pegs. The entire map itself is also covered in that same glass, and at the top of it is a big red ruby button. All of it locked behind glass. Nothing seems to be lit up, but it is something that you were able to pull out and take a look at.
Like, are the pegs holding the glass down, or are they?
It's like covering it. They seem to have a mechanism that would, pull it away, but nothing seems to be activating that mechanism
What
currently.
is the? You said it's a map. What is a map?
Yeah. What is the map of?
The map itself is a regional map. Looks very similar to this.
You have all this other shit, but you don't have a reference for this image. God damn it, guys.
All right, something similar to this. There's a big,
What? That's
almost
not a
this
map.
compass level thing, though on the outside, I know it's AI generated, but on the
Okay.
outside right over here, you actually see the whole shelf that you guys are on, specifically your bottom shelf on the Acasia map, right? From like Hopped all the way up through Orim, pretty much, It all kind of just surrounds like right over here in like a weird sort of, it kind of makes it circular, right? It's not like the whole world is just this little area that they've put in a circular format.
And then what's the central? Is the central piece like us, like where we're at, the temple?
In the center, if you're looking at all the geography around where the mountains are and everything, it centers your temple around you. Yes, that's where like you would be.
Okay, and then that's helpful.
Can I do like a crafting check per chance to see if this is like a control? Well, I was about to say like a control interface to control the movement of the temple,
Guidance.
or
Yeah, go for it. That'd be a
Guidance.
crafting check.
oh, and I got a guidance, so that'd be a +1.
Yeah,
And I will attempt to assist you once again.
go for it.
Same.
Still no.
Oh boy!
I
You
think
got
this is useless. We should move on.
You got all flustered after you watch your buddy go down.
Ah,
I'm
missed
kind
by
of looking.
one.
Okay, I still got guidance though, so
All right,
so that's
Krieg.
28.
Krieg. So what was your question?
Whether or not this is a control interface for the temple's movement.
This doesn't seem to be so much a control interface for the temple's movement directly, as it is a control mechanism for the weather.
Well, we found what we're looking for.
A weather machine.
However, thing
Fucking
two,
feds.
Mr. Critical Success here. You've also determined it's not working. Something needs to happen to make it
I take it back.
workable.
Undoes the high
If I'm
five.
remembering correct, do you relay this?
Yeah, Krieg is like he's more like kind of murmuring it as he's going along. I take it the pegs can be either like moved in some manner or
If you were able to get them out, yes, but right now they're covered up.
they're locked behind.
So, like, yeah, does the glass look like it
Oh.
slides away? Does it lift off?
It looks like there's some kind of mechanism that would pull it away. Yes, and this, it's not like a shatterable glass, right? Like you
Yeah,
can
it's
tell.
very thick.
Yeah, you can
So-
tell it's like in just.
So real quick,
Yeah.
let's say is the map we're looking at, right?
Yep.
Is the top of the map where it slides into, let's say that's where it slid out of.
Yep.
Does it look like the glass will slide up in there? Does it look like it splits?
Gotcha. Yeah, it would look like it would pull away into the back into the mechanism.
Okay. Damien is going to pull out his multi-tool. Specifically, I believe there's a very fine, or the poly tool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically be a.
So an awl is similar to a chisel, but it's for wood.
Okay.
It tends to be a bit finer.
Mhm.
He's going to see if he can finagle that in there to start pushing it back.
Gotcha.
So what kind of check would that
Debrief.
While he's doing that, I want to look over the side of the one hole and see, like, did the courtyard we were just outside come up with us, or is it still down there?
The courtyard down
I
there
hope you're manually
stayed
adding
down
'cause I'm
there.
not doing that in
Okay.
game.
Here's
I'll
the
just
thing.
roll it.
Like, your guys' just whole cathedral,
Oh, shoot.
like, lifted up. You're looking down at the big, now kind of like empty spot at the top of this mountain where this this particular thing was.
That would be 27 because she gave me guidance.
Okay. And as you're kind of like trying to finagle this, you can't quite get it to where it would be like serviceable. You actually feel this little zap as you start doing that, but you did cause something to happen because that kind of like zaps you, right? There's like a little panel just above that probably like flips, that you force to flip open or whatever. And there's probably a little, one of those little like flip screens with words. It's not like digital, but I'm trying to remember the name.
Analog.
Analog.
Yeah, kind of like those old-fashioned alarm clocks.
Yeah, it just says maintenance needed, and then on a second line, second floor.
Did you unhook your grappling hook arrow?
Not yet. However,
There are staircases
yeah,
about.
that was more of a moment of emergency. I actually need to go take care of that.
It was
Seeing
very
that-
well done.
Seeing that, yeah, Creed's going to immediately start going to the second floor to see what's broken and needs fixing.
Speaking of arrows, can I retrieve my bolts from where I hit the thingies?
Yes.
By the way, I did hear it, but that was more or less the reaction you got. Was just like a quick glance, nod, and then heading off.
I immediately forgot what I said.
That was very well done, though.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's funny because I had a conversation I wanted to have with Aussie that this combat immediately took off.
while Aussie goes to, like, reel in her thing, I'm gonna take a staircase up to the second floor to see what the fuck's going on.
Alright, sounds like we're going to the second floor, yeah?
Same?
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we like half and half on one side, half and half on the other?
Yeah.
I think that's smart.
Yeah. I went
Split
to
the party.
I went to the left to retrieve my grappling hook,
I
so
went to the
whoever goes
right.
that way.
Yeah,
I
Damien
went to
will
the
be
right
up here as
because
well.
it looked interesting.
I'll go with my brother, obviously.
Okay, then Listo, you gotta go to the left with Aussie, so let's see if she has some company.
Of course.
Sniping duo.
Yep.
So we're looking for something broken on the second floor.
Yeah, give me just a second. I just gotta load up the maps.
Who else is coming with us?
It's you, me,
Ah.
Damien, and are you going
Creed,
with us,
yeah,
or are
I'm
you
going
going?
on the right side.
Oh,
Okay.
not an even split.
I made a move first.
Yeah, no, not my fault. You always gotta be on my ass.
She's just trying to keep you safe.
Damn, bitch.
Yeah.
I bet it depends on which one of you is going up the floor or up the stairs first.
Probably you, because you're tearing ass
What
hell.
if I
as the
went
crooked.
with? What if I went
Yeah.
with Elsie?
What if you did? What if you did do that? What if? What the fuck if, Katie?
Fuck up.
Run up or get done up, okay?
Sorry, it's just taking a little bit to load on my end.
My God.
I know.
You don't need a map for everything under the sun, Gooseman.
Shut the
Fuck.
But what if
up.
we did anyway?
Your awesome work is for nothing.
I love this. Shut up.
If only we're a little better loading times, you know? Actually,
Man, that fiber optic internet is a sun out.
no, it's a Foundry problem. Foundry just has slow data getters, and I hate them.
Sounds like you hate them.
I think I hit him.
Where the heck did Ham find a fortune in the middle of a temple? Like a fortune
worry
cookie
about it.
fortune.
They
It's better
respond
not
to
to question these things.
yeah, they respond to you. Don't ask.
Honestly, you found one of those like airport
let's
Panda
bring that
Expresses
candy
in here.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
You know, I'm not-
My soul is bonded to a demon. What's the harm in knowing?
I'm going to
The whole bonded to a demon part.
It's like
That
asking
already
Eldritch
happened.
or like what's he having for lunch.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little 5-minute break here while I convert these to JPEG, so you guys don't have to wait.
So read me good books lately?
No.
Alright. Also, message was apparently just modded down, so let's see if this works a little bit better.
Well, not deep fried, but like it keeps getting compressed.
Yeah.
That counts as deep fried, I think.
We're on.
You know what? I'll just put it in the. Now I can turn my laptop on. Fuck it. Ah, so hot.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Oh God, that makes me think.
Ah, yes. instant loading. I love it. Okay, let's see if we can activate this here. Wonderful. I pull party here. As you guys kind of find your way up to
Oh, I thought we were doing it right. Okay.
yeah, it was just for like while I get things.
Yeehaw.
Ooh, yeeway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys right over here where like you guys would come out.
Eat shit.
Well, I thought it was just gonna be those upper galleries. That's what I thought the second floor was.
No, so like you see
No.
like, right down here specifically. Like this would be where that hole is, right? Like looking down. You guys
Where?
are kind of up. Yeah, like this is the altar, like right up, like this circular part right there. See how it kind
Oh,
of.
that's where the hole is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy.
This is kind of like.
Oh, so is it like we essentially came up here and it all led to a singular room?
Yeah. Well, so like you guys kind of went up to the galleries. There was probably like a spiral staircase that went up there, and this kind of overhangs above the altar. A little
Gotcha. I see.
bit. And up here seems to be some kind of like it seems like an engine. It's kind of weird to see what it is. Around the place, what you see is overgrowth. You hear the sounds of kind of like some water that's pittering into
How?
like a small little inlet. The how is one question. The why is another, because it doesn't really seem like that is fitting for this particular thing. There's a couple of things that aren't. Matter of fact,
We're like,
there's that. There's the fact that as you're looking around, there's like, bottles of wine. You see like a glass with some ice in it. You see,
wait, fresh ice?
it just has ice in it.
Okay, so real quick, I'm sorry, you said it. Because of where he's at, I am determining the DC. Damien is making a will save.
Nice.
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
At the same time, I will make a.
Oh no.
That. He wouldn't like go full on sprinting, but he does this like walk over, like
Inspects the
very
pictures.
shamefully, like picks it up and starts inspecting it.
You start looking at it, and it has a drawn-on label around this that just says "The Druid," and it's done in like really weird cursive that doesn't have very good handwriting.
Does this look at all like that one root beer motherfucker's handwriting?
It does not.
Okay.
I
But-
still have his potion.
It does say it does have the year under there. It's apparently like a good 10 years old.
It's current. Is it open?
This one isn't. No, it's that was right next to the glass of ice that was there. Didn't seem to have been poured yet.
So he did not get the bottle of wine from next to the glass.
Well, so yeah, well, like the bottle of wine was next to.
Oh, okay,
The
so then
gla-
he'll like put the wine down and like look at the glass. Does it like have like condensation on it?
A little bit, yeah. It's just like the ice was put in. It's melted a little bit, just from where it is. There's some water at the bottom, but ultimately it just doesn't seem to have been used yet.
I'm gonna look.
Starting to sweat. Someone's here.
I'm gonna look around see if I see anybody.
Yep, go for it. Flying
I'll
perception
do the
check.
same.
I'll be looking for what malfunction is.
Yes, that'd be a crafting check blind from you.
But
Sorry, y'all.
That shit out.
I'll do a crafting check as well after I've perceived for any.
There's my
presences.
blind perception.
Nice. Alrighty. Krieg's. Okay, so the Aussie's blind perception, Krieg's blind crafting. We rolling. I just probably refreshed, don't I? Let me do that thing really quick. I switched my Wi-Fi, so.
You're switching your
Whoops.
waifu.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi.
Waifu with a raifu who's gonna end your laifu. Yep. You get it.
Alright, let's see. Okay, there we go. I see all the rolls now. There you go. Alright, Aussie's perception check, Krieg's crafting, Catherine's perception check, Ham's perception check, Listo's, Catherine's crafting, and Aussie's crafting.
Damien is just staring at this bottle of wine.
Okay, once again, I'm going to go down through these, and then we shall interact. Okay, so Aussie, with your perception check, you're looking around for.
So he mentioned there's the ice here. It's barely melted, but there's ice. Somebody was here recently. I'm looking around to see if there's anybody hidden.
You're looking around for anybody hidden. Any particular area? Choose an area.
So did
Tell
these?
me where.
Yeah.
Did the two second floor with the spiral staircases? Did they lead up to the same area, like same entrance, Where we all came up in this
No,
corner? Or?
so like this spiral staircase that you guys came up probably actually went up higher than the other one. Because if you see, there's actually a couple different.
Oh, gotcha.
layers,
So
yeah.
then where did the spiral staircase on the left of the basilica come up?
We haven't gotten there yet. I just kind of figured you guys came here as a party. So.
No,
So this
we
very
just
well
wanted to
might not
see
be
that.
the second floor.
Right. Okay, so if you guys split, I will have to get to whoever's. Yeah, right. You guys.
Well,
split on the other
so we, to keep things simple, should we just say that like we got up to the galleries and they're like, hey, it looks like there's fancy stuff up here?
Yeah,
Are you okay
yeah.
with
So
that?
like the ones that split off, I'll just tell you what you know. You guys on the other side of the room briefly kind of like looked up and in there. In the same fashion, I'll actually kind of like load up this one so you guys can see what that particular group has seen.
Oh, so I'm saying something entirely different.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
If it'll yeah, there we go. It'll load here. I gotta put the party icon.
So is this from the? Is this right group or left group?
This is a group that went on the left.
Okay, so this is
What they
Listo and Aussie.
Yeah.
Yep.
So kind of ignore this little detail right here. This would pretty much be like looking down into that hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, same deal. Like this would be like the first layer,
Okay.
and then this is effectively what you see. That
Gotcha.
group would have seen probably just this weird, almost religious. It's like the Kaaba, effectively, like similar in design. It has some like it has some scriptures and gears and.
Oh
various
yeah, the
imagery.
Kaaba. We all know what that is.
The big square that Muslims.
Okay.
Like
Ah,
yeah,
it's a giant religious block.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. It's the block, if you will.
Gotcha.
Complete with fountain and some weird big tanks and stuff around, all that sort of stuff.
Gotcha. So then, rather than the perception for a person in this room, it will be the crafting to look for anything that is wrong.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'll help you out with that.
Okay.
You know, someone else helping, so you should be. Oh God, it's a hex map.
Yeah. Well, this one's kind of like not totally.
Darn it.
I
top
know.
down, yeah.
I cannot help, nor
I
do I
only got a
accept
15,
help.
so you didn't get my +2.
We ain't shit for helping people.
All right.
man.
Anybody else was in the left group that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Just
so
I just
Two
can't
of us.
roll when I'm doing help actions.
just
Because I had a +9 on that.
fantastic. So if you're just looking for anything that would be wrong, it doesn't seem like there is. You do see like there's probably a blinking red light, if anything. That's probably in the center right over there. That
Okay.
particular thing. That would be the most wrong thing. Other than that, the only out of place things would be the fact that you see some beds, some canvases with art. You see perhaps like a couple birds that are up in the like along the
Rafters.
walls. Yeah, like the rafters, things that are holding up.
Oh,
A couple of which kind of like look down. You see that are mechanical, and they all seem to be going cog, cog. Okay.
Pretty pleased with yourself there, bud?
Cog. All right. So we go back to 4 here for the other folks.
Yep.
Do.
And because this should actually help, Ham does have life sense for any humans hiding.
Yes, I will keep that in mind. All right. So Krieg, you were rolling crafting to find error. Yeah.
Yep.
You're looking for error, and you see in here that this seems to be, actually the perfect place to find errors. As you're kind of like looking along the side, it seems to almost be this control panel where you can get information about a whole system. You start like looking around, and you spot 2 things that are weird. Coolant, 0. Oil, 0.
I see you're trying to land a cathedral. Would you like help with that?
Now, at the moment, it does say, it says like like where those particular like dials would be, where you're kind of like looking over. It says weather functions inoperable. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's in character. Yeah.
Would there be anything else there with?
Fuck your alignment's off.
Maybe my alignment's-
Like your mouse cursor's all the way up here.
Yeah, remote desktop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that the only thing that's mentioning, or is there like, can I also
Yep.
possibly get like blueprints from this interface, or
Well, there's not particular blueprints, but you see that the lights for areas that are problematic for these particular problems seem to be. It just says like
I'm gonna go
room
to the truck real
3,
quick.
and room 2 seem to both be lit up.
Okay. Was there anywhere like near the staircase that would have had like a plaque or something that indicated which room is which?
There was no plaques, no.
Like way down the street?
I mean, where there would be a plaque, I would probably say that you see it has been taken down.
Oh.
Where it might have been bolted in, those holes are still there.
It would have been okay. So
Yeah.
someone ripped the plaques off.
It would be nice, yeah. Thank you.
Anything else in the room that's like an interface per se?
Particular interfaces, not too much. The interfaces that you're able to kind of like push buttons and see around seem to just give you information about the structure to an extent. Most everything seems nominal. Flight systems seem nominal. The flight systems seem nominal. Most of anything that's like keeping
You
it
don't
like
have to.
stable seems nominal. The only two things that seem to be inoperable at the moment is the weather functionality.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Is there a master control up here?
Yeah, no, sorry.
There is not, but I'm gonna move down. Catherine, perception check. What were you looking for?
I was looking for if there's any people here, cause like ice in the glass,
Yeah, choose an area on this map here that you're gonna be looking at.
I think. Where was the wine found?
Wine was found. I'm just gonna say like on a little table right over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna look in this area.
Alrighty. So you look in this particular area. You don't seem to see any people like in this corner of the map, pretty much. Right over here. You're looking around. You see signs of people. You see obviously that there's the glass, there's the ice, there's the wine, there's that weird handwriting. You see perhaps what seems to be an odd mushroom, and some rolling paper. But no
Rolling
people.
paper?
Rolling paper.
Can I look in the
Little individual wax papers that you'd roll tobacco or
Okay.
other substances in.
Oh.
Can I look in the opposite corner of that? For
Yep. Move your character.
Just like move here and look this way.
You start looking in this particular direction. I'm trying to find things. I'm also going to move you, Creed.
Bottom right corner, to be clear. I think we're on the same page, but
Bottom right corner, like down here.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I meant like stand there and look out, not actually go to it, but
Gotcha.
stand there and look.
Just kind of see if there's anything.
Yeah.
You find some place that you can kind of like this little pillar right here, pretty much, right? You stand up here and start
Any
looking
sign
out
of people.
with your
Blind perception?
yes line perception because I don't see yours.
I just went ahead and did one because she gave me the idea.
You start looking out that way. In this particular direction, you don't notice any people. You don't really see any people. But once again, you also see signs of things. Right over here, for example, seems to be like a lounging chair
Mm-hmm.
with a makeshift little leather umbrella just kind of over it.
Mm-hmm.
And next to it, just some closed blinds, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Seems just like be a chill spot, really. That's what it seems to have been used for up here.
So, real quick, not knowing what the situation with Aussie and Listo is, Damien will just kind of like, not shouting, but he wants to be loud enough that they, like Aussie and Listo know, but he also is making himself loud enough that whoever is here would also hear.
Mm-hmm.
Aussie and Listo, we're not alone here.
There you go. Listo, what were you looking for and where were you looking for it?
Well, I was with Aussie in the other room,
Right. Okay. Let me move you to the other room.
and I was helping Aussie try and look for things that were going wrong. But otherwise, I'd be looking for treasure.
Right.
Fair enough.
You're like helping her look for things wrong. Realistically speaking, with that perception check that you get, yeah, like the thing that seems the most wrong is right there. You're kind of like looking around. I will say that you don't seem to see any traps, though you're kind of getting some suspicious looks, or giving some suspicious looks towards some like very small like little trinkets, little toys that are just kind of up on some tables. They almost seem to be little mechanical monkeys, that kind of thing. Seem to be
Yeah.
made. All right.
I'll go and throw a sheet over the table.
All right, you got to go throw a sheet over the table. We'll get to that.
Oh boy.
All right, and then Catherine and Ham. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Ham did a perception check as well, and Catherine did a crafting check to see like anything big going wrong and any easy fixes.
In the same way as Krieg read over there, you probably get just as much information about the top level problems that are happening here. Big red lights that say, hey, these meters are down, and if you're helping at all, like kind of giving that information, right?
Okay.
You guys kind of come to that same conclusion here. The
And
biggest
also-
things that are wrong are that there's no coolant and there's no oil. Well, the other flights, the flight system stuff seems to be working for now, but those two things might need to be fixed if the weather system is going to be operational. So if something is not operating, something can be
Does
fixed.
the interface mention which floor the flight controller is on?
The flight controller. The flight controller, it does not seem to say that. In fact, there doesn't seem to be any controls for the flight itself. Most of anything that has to do with flight seems to imply it's automated by season.
Okay.
So like up at the top there, is that like water trickling down?
Mhm.
Is that like just coming in through a crack in the wall? Is there like a place where something has been separated, like a pipe?
Or is that the coolant?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, you're kind of like looking at this. This does seem to be water. That's fresh water. It's not coolant or anything like that. The
Oh,
thing that it's
water
coming
can be
out of
coolant.
almost seems to be hobbled together, like it was like a statue originally, but whoever might have been doing things had like put a pipe in there, and if you follow that pipe, it kind of goes to the roof. So maybe collecting rainwater might be like a particular
Does it
spot.
look like it's like falling into a basin that's since like overflowed? Or is it just falling on the floor?
It's just kind of falling onto the floor here. Through the cracks, it probably drips through a little bit, but not fast enough for it to particularly not
Yeah,
form a little puddle.
But there's no like bucket or anything
No.
to catch it.
No, I mean you do see some buckets around. I'm sure that there's some buckets right over here. Maybe there's like one or two like against the wall or something, right?
Hey, Cal. Sorry, check your Discord.
Since Krieg's not finding anything of immediate fixing here, he's going to. Him and Krieg Jr. are going to go to the other floor.
Okay.
He's going to quickly zoom on over there.
And Catherine. I'll keep that in mind. Catherine, you rolled crafting, yeah?
Yeah. That was
Sorry, half crown.
Oh, this is-
Yeah. Awesome. What were you looking for? Or crafting for?
That was to see what was wrong.
Okay.
And I saw the red blinking light, as you had said.
Yes. Oh, right. Because you're on the other floor. Sorry, other floors are fucking me up.
No worries.
Alrighty.
But yeah, and at some point they would have heard me
Yep.
speak.
Did I miss anybody? I feel like I missed somebody.
That was really all Damien was doing, but again, he did that. He looked at the water, but anyone who would like be looking over at him, he's just kind of like it's not open, but he's just like carrying around this bottle.
Yeah, you carry around the bottle, and those on this particular floor, you guys start hearing something really fucking loud elsewhere in this place. Listo, as you pulled the blanket over that particular little tray of monkeys and little trinkets, right? Let me see. Go right over here. You pull it over. Half of them jumped at you. Give me a reflex save.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
The monkeys.
There it is.
19.
And you avoid 3 of them, but another 2 of them or whatever, they manage to latch onto you. And they start making really loud sounds, little
Can we hear
speaker
it?
chirps. They're both banging percussion instruments, hanging onto your shirt and trying to make as much of a ruckus as they can. So much so that obviously you guys in the other room hear this from across the church, and several of those birds start all chirping at once.
shields up.
I'll run over to Lister real quick and see if I can deactivate any of these.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a thievery check. I'm gonna say this open over here. Actually, wait, this is the
I'll be doing the same thing.
Go for it.
I just want to say aloud so that everyone can hear us. We come in peace.
I got a 12.
Got a 17.
Alrighty. Aussie manages to get one and just kind of throw it away. There's still one left on you that she got the loudest one, but that one that she threw away kind of hits the wall and just kind of stops again. Becomes inert. But that one's still going. I'm gonna need another thievery check over here to deactivate that.
You know.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Oh.
An 11.
Yeah. You try to go grab it, and it goes like right over here. Like you're trying to grab it, you can't really get like a good grab on it.
I'm going to attempt as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Me. Chuck's the other one.
And finally, you manage to grab this one and chuck it away, and it's kind of like, and it goes like inert again.
Fucking hate monkeys.
Well, we found the alarm system.
Indeed. Let's go check out what this
Now-
flashing red light is, perhaps.
What I will point out to you two that is somewhat odd about these particular little monkeys, they don't seem to be made of the same material that the temple itself was made out of.
Uh-huh.
In fact, they kind of seemed a little hobbled together. You definitely
Yeah.
can tell a difference in the craftsmanship between
Exactly.
these two things.
Okay.
Alright.
Interesting.
You shout, we come in peace.
Yes. As like I cast shield on myself, just hearing loud noises and like, oh fuck, someone's doing something again.
And you two are
At
going
least
where?
those free somewhere on the ship.
Yeah. You two are going where?
I'm gonna go over to the red light.
Approach the big red
You
button.
didn't see any other traps aside from these monkeys.
Yep. Did not spy any traps other than a monkey. You go over to the big red light. Seems to be like a big red light in the middle of some kind of eye symbol, more or less.
Could I determine its function at all?
Crafting check.
I'll help.
Tell me when I show up.
Oh yeah, and you're popping over here, yeah. I remember. Thanks for reminding me. All right.
Yay! You got +2 from me.
Yay! 12.
You guys start like looking.
Woof.
You guys start looking through here. You can't make hide.
I'm
head,
gonna
or-
hero point that.
go for it.
Come on, dog.
Oh my god. I'm gonna use another hero point.
Holy shit.
Just burn through the hero points.
Well, I get one back next session, so. There we go.
Okay,
The
okay.
fucking
okay.
duality of man of
Farming
30.
in 20s.
All right.
Truly.
You get 3 questions about this particular thing.
So you said this doesn't count as one of the questions, this is clarification. You said it essentially looks like a big eye, right?
Yeah.
Does it seem to be a security system?
This does not seem to be a security system. It seems to be. I want to say a Acasia name, but that's not the correct term. There's like a big, like just like a vault would be a good way to put it. It's holding something.
Okay. Do I see a way to open it?
You do. There seems to be a very particular niche where someone might put their arm.
Krieg
And in that moment I hear,
And bloop, there he is.
Krieg, perfect time, and I need your head.
Is it my head or my hand?
You're gonna hate this. It's your leg. Holding this part.
So, did he straight up like go? Are we saying that happened?
Yeah, he said like he just was kind of running around, and he mentioned that he went up to the other room. He just ran down the stairs,
Okay.
ran
then
across the gallery.
We would probably go with him just to make sure we're not like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I was gonna stay there because I was convinced someone was there and wanted to like make sure.
Okay, you have fun with that.
Sweet. So
So
Damien.
we're gonna leave Catherine
I'm
in
trying to
danger
keep Catherine
again.
in eyesight, but
Sweet.
I'm trying to find a midway between both groups.
That's fine. So in this group right over here, we have Damien and
Both groups, the
Krieg that are
groups
kind of
and
running. I don't mind if you guys run room to room. Just let me know where you go.
You're just.
Because I'm trying to.
it's stressful.
Greg sees the glowing red thing. I guess he'll do his own crafting check,
Okay.
knowing what he now
I'm
knows.
just
Yep.
a little baby.
Sure you are, darling.
Why?
Room. Alrighty. You know this technology by now.
Okay.
All you have to do is just stick in your hand, give it a turn.
Not as thingy.
Creep hops on over. It's like, let's see what this does.
Give me a reflex save.
Oh,
Guidance.
That would not help.
No.
And you're not there.
You're taking all the
Oh,
damage.
damn.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
20 points of it.
Jeez.
I will reveal your crafting check, you. Ha ha.
Did
ha.
I seriously not want?
Yeah, you did.
Oh man.
That was not the way to do things. But now you know better.
Yeah.
You know what
Now
you
know.
did?
And knowing.
Do the opposite.
And yeah, as you kind of like, because it zaps the shit out of you. Yeah, I didn't seem to want to open. That would usually restrict that particular action. It remains red.
So, from this Darwin moment, I could figure out like either a security system needs to be shut off, or it was just how I was doing it.
Either it needs to be shut off, or perhaps you weren't quite authorized enough to open it. Probably the inclinations you've gotten from the very prompt shocking.
Okay.
And it's at this point that you probably see two of those of you guys looking that can see it. Two lights, the two lights still blinking, one of them missing.
So we need to
So-
find another port. Wait, no, I'm actually not
Or
here.
another
Sorry.
item.
So the lights on the side of your head are blinking after that matter shock you received.
One of them's gone out. Isn't that right? Like there were two blinking, now there's only one.
Well, so no, they
Oh.
they have two that like are blinking. They only just started blinking when he.
Oh, they
failed
were
to-
solid, but now they're blinking.
Yeah, they're blinking
Gotcha.
after he tried to get into you.
Okay, then disregard.
Gotcha. So perhaps we need to find a third for us to be able to get in.
Start looking for slots where Creed can fit.
Alright.
They just start. They're just doing this against the wall with.
Pretty much, Damien's just looking around.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
look around. Blind perception, yeah?
I'll do a quick look around the place to see if there's anything that can be fixed or any other interfaces.
Why?
Ah, fair enough.
Fucking. Oh, there it is.
I'll also do a general search.
Fair enough. Krieg, you do see some stuff that immediately does need to be fixed. There's these little mechanical monkeys that are over there that seem to be kind of broken.
Fucker.
Aside from that, things in this room seem to be pretty not broken. You notice that there are there's these big vats that are on the side of the, like on either side, that are empty. Like probably like in the wall right here, you can see we have a big vat. It just says coolant and utopian. Right over here it says oil. Both are empty. But, you know, more just like a visual indicator. There's no particular place in here where you can seem to fill it up, per se. But as you're kind of like looking around, let's see who else.
So real quick, from this floor
But-
down in that empty space below, can we see the hole all the way down to the floor?
Yeah, so like I said,
The
disregard
statues right
this.
there?
Yeah, like this would be like where that hole, the altar is, looking down through the sky. This is just on the lower floor of the
Okay.
building. Aussie, as you're kind of like looking around for things as well, you managed to find what seems to be a good pint of what seems to be labeled oil in Utopian. So I'm not sure if you can read Utopian, but if you're showing that to Krieg,
Gotcha.
it says oil, and it seems to be in a container that has markings of Brigh on it. It's kind of like, I don't know what the technical term for that thing is. The Pope dips it in the holy water and then
Oh, I don't know either.
things it at people. Yeah.
Thingus.
The thingus that one might put a holy liquid in.
It's holy oil.
The only, I mean, like the container itself. Like
Yes.
Oh, I think that's probably you.
You have found a pint of holy oil.
Yeah, oil.
Divine lubricant.
Wow.
We're going.
Well,
for
I did
mechanical
find
system.
some lubricant.
Okay, never mind.
Oil. Ooh, oil.
Yours is an old-fashioned fancy jug.
Creek Will was like, ooh, holy oil.
I'm afraid you might just guzzle it when we really probably need it for that doohickey downstairs.
Well, the oil tank over there is empty, but
I'll take it over there and put it in.
hold on.
You've been consuming things a lot lately. I don't know if I trust you with divine oil.
You've been consuming.
Wow.
I just rolled with everyone else gone, has anyone like moved around in the other room? I'm
No,
just silently staring.
The only movement that has happened is that those birds that got scared away from this particular room, probably one of them has shown up here, a little mechanical one,
Oh no.
and then looks at your cat, and a little like red alert light over its head, woo woo woo, and then it dives down. Both like you guys see like this like mechanical sparrow, both of you guys right down the center thing, through that hole and out the building.
All right.
It's so Ham's the intruder.
So just to make things clear, like has Krieg expressed at all that like there are containers for coolant and oil, and also this thing needs coolant and oil? Has that been communicated?
Yes.
Okay. Catherine, sister dearest, look around for anything vaguely coolant and or oil related. Seems
Can that
this
be
thing's
what my
run
checklist
dry.
for, or do I need to make a new one?
Isn't there like in the room we're in a giant blue thingy?
Well, you guys, if you recall, I mentioned that there was several different room lights that were on, and you
Yeah.
saw like you saw like a couple of different lights on those things. There's 4 different rooms. You guys have explored 2 of them here.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damien will start looking for. And we don't have to switch, like after the initial reveal, just to make things easier on you. Damien will start looking around for anything. Cause it like is the oil? Does it look like oil? Like is it black and shimmery, or is it like
colored.
If you're taking just a little bit or like looking into it,
Yeah, he'll like he'll go. I'll say, may I just look?
this looks like. I mean, you've seen oil from your airship and
Yeah.
everything, right? You've seen probably oil throughout your life. This is like the most refined, awesome looking oil that you've probably ever seen.
So like this is what Kelly starts being new. Like crude oil is like that black stickiness
stuff, yeah.
because it's got a bunch of other carbon in it.
Yeah.
There is like naturally occurring non-crude oil that looks nearly identical to refined oil, and it almost looks like gold, like a very light yellowish tree sap. It's nearly transparent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
It's like this is a rare oil.
golden. It is holy.
And I'm gonna kind of go through the rooms here because I figure at this point you guys probably start going through them. And
Yeah.
Like get the whole scale of the
Yeah.
thing.
Exploring.
Room 1. We find ourselves here. The big gear.
Ooh.
This particular room, as you guys kind of go up the stairs, seems to be one of the more overgrown ones. All things said, none of the gears in here actually seem to be working. Not that they seem to be able to. It's very clear that, I mean, you have big trees that are kind of mucking up a lot of things and roots and that kind of thing.
So like this thing, it was once landed.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's been
Airborne.
like are those roots? Have they been ripped out of the ground? Can we see like?
You'd have to stick your head out and underneath the thing because that's where they this goes.
Okay, there's
underneath
not
the
enough
thing.
like wiggle room between the floor and the roots.
No, this is all intricate machinery, even past just where the roots.
Oh,
kind of
gotcha.
fit it. But you do see one thing, which is like a couple of the gears are like they're trying to move, but they're not. So something seems.
So having seen how relatively quickly those roots caught when Krieg was stop, dropping, and rolling under the one thing, he'll like go over to a smaller, not one of the big boys, and just with his flint and steel try to light it to see if because normally like green wood doesn't light,
Yeah.
but that was surprisingly flammable. He's just seeing if there's like something about these trees that will still burn.
As you kind of like light it, it does seem to kind of burn a little bit more. Not sure if this is usually how trees would do, but you can probably kind of assume, given that some of these roots seem to be dangling in some oil, that's what's been pulled up into their actual wood.
Okay, so we may be able to burn some of this wood away. Problem, we can't go too quickly or too uncarefully. He does look at this stuff. Otherwise, the entire. Thank you. So otherwise, the entire room might go.
X to doubt. It's
Can
so
Krieg do a
hungover.
quick crafting look around? Once again, interfaces, any broken bits. Not like the gears are clogged or stop moving, but like actually broken.
Yeah. All right. Krieg, you start like looking around, trying to figure out if anything is particularly broken. Nothing looks broken. It just looks unused, and for a very, very long time. Obviously, if trees have been growing through here, that in combination with apparently these trees sucking up some oil, that kind of thing.
There's been people here recently.
Yes.
Weird.
It's just this particular room doesn't seem to have been in use. The two biggest problems here seem to be A, trees are gunking up the machinery, and B, this might be one of the places where we can anoint with that oil.
I mean, to be fair, the people who look like they've been here were like druids or something. They probably have no idea what the mechanics actually do.
Shall we check out the other room? Also, were there any interfaces?
Okay.
I'll go get it.
You were looking for any interfaces in here? There is none. You probably find one broken little panel that's just kind of hanging out somewhere, right? A little metal panel, you kind of pick it up, and Utopia, and it simply just says weather control.
Okay. So this is the weather control room.
Anybody have the lumberjack saw?
Well, I
Hand
don't have
axe.
a lumberjack axe, but I do have, and I pull out 4 bags of tallow bombs.
Let's hold off on that. Let's check the other room.
High
Thanks.
explosives might not be our go-to right at the
They're more
moment.
like
Especially
napalm
around
than
delicate.
high explosive. How delicate does this all look?
Delicate? I mean, you kind of give it a little ding, ding, ding. Seems pretty sturdy.
Is it metal or stone or?
This is all like, seems to be some kind of like strong metal, effectively. Not quite brass. I'm not sure. I guess brass would be one. And then I'm trying to think of like iron. Iron would be a good one.
It is a brass iron alloy.
Alloy, tin. No, tin would be shit for these
Yeah.
ones. I'm trying to think of good metals for
Aluminum.
aluminum. Yeah, aluminum for smaller tasks that need to be lightweight, like stuff like that, right? There's a mix.
Mixed bag.
Gotcha.
All right. Before I go to the next room, I gotta wait till Kelly's here because Kelly needs to be here for next room.
It's the distillery.
Oh boy. Hang on, actually.
Important question: are the birds still following Ham? If I'm following everyone else.
That bird had seen him and then rushed the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay, let me just stop this for the time being.
I am still laughing. Where is everyone? Boom.
Hang on.
There'd probably be a moment in the searching around and going to different rooms that Aussie would actually approach Dahlia.
Okay.
Your brother's carrying around a wine bottle,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Right.
fear he may not be in the best of mindsets at the moment.
I have noticed what you have noticed. I do not think the two are actually related.
I would hope not. I did probably break his heart last night, so perhaps a little chat may be up his spirits. I'm probably not the person to talk to him.
When we're not so busy.
Indeed.
How have you gone and done that, by the way?
Say again?
How have you gone and done that, by the way?
Well, last night I gave him a piece of my mind. More or less that I felt perhaps a break between us was needed.
Right. Sure, I'll find out more when we can.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
All right, Kelly, we're waiting for you. 'Cause it's very important.
Fuck.
Very important.
I was like, I can go because I'm the one person who can leave because I'm not useful right now.
Oh no, this is very important because as you guys go to room 3,
Oh boy.
let's wait for this to load for a second. All right, we find ourselves amidst
The distillery.
What drugs have you done?
A lot.
You smell a lot.
You keep doing things that throw off my groove, Guzman. I'm gonna do something else.
You're
You
throwing
s-
off
like,
my
it
groove.
feels humid in here. You actually have to open up like a couple different doors that don't seem to have fit with the actual place itself. And as you guys get over here, it's a lot less dusty. It's a little bit more clean. You smell alcohol. You kind of like get the hint of humidity. There's something around here. You definitely smell pesh.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I smell anything?
If you've been around him, probably pesh. More
Okay.
directly. It's kind of an unmistakable smell here. But you actually hear like a little swilling, noise, pumping something kind of going on in here. Clearly there's some kind of machinery that's going on. One of these particular spaces is kind of like glassed in, but it's like all foggy effectively. Like you can kind of see in there, but not really. Definitely is like a lot more humid in this little area.
So
Someone's hotboxing.
I'm not doing this because I don't want to. I don't want to play or I don't want to be here. This is where Damien's at.
No?
Damien walks in, gets that. I don't know how is passive perception just 10 plus that perception bonus.
Yes.
Okay, so Aussie, what's yours?
19.
Okay, Aussie and Dahlia would again note like he's been carrying around that wine bottle this entire time, and his grip just tightens on it, and he turns and walks out. World of pure inebriation.
He walks out. The rest of you guys in Drughaven, what are you doing?
Drug haven.
Why
Krieg
does this
is-
temple have a flop house?
That's the question. You're free
Like,
to
no,
explore
that's
it.
what I'm asking to the party. Like, ask after.
Oh, okay.
Krieg.
I mean, I've been
I
following
don't
Brigh
know.
for a long time, but I don't believe Pesh was quite in her teachings.
Yeah. They conveniently left that part out of the Bible.
Yeah.
Also, again,
Don't you mean the Bible?
The Bible.
you question the word of the mighty Jimmy. Also, I just want to put that bug in the ear, especially like if we're going to be ending soon and or there's going to be
Yep.
combat. At some point during the searching around, Damien or Dahlia or Aussie,
Mhm.
both of you roll a d20.
Da, da, da. Yeah, roll it.
6.
14.
Okay, so in that case, it would have been before we came in here. Scratch what I just said about the wine bottle in that case, because at some point, just during our like random searching around and wandering, you wouldn't like just come around a corner or go down a staircase and see Damien just like with his like kind of leaning against a wall, wine bottle in hand, uncorked, just pouring it out, and like his back is to you, but he's just staring at it as it's just spattering on the floor.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a moment, hide behind something, and watch.
He likes
Oddly enough, as it's spattering across the floor, I will point out, there's like full berries in this wine.
He just lets the last bit go on the floor, and then we'll say this like in one of the galleries, and then he just chucks the bottle so it goes down through that hole where the statue was, completely out of sight.
Yeah.
And after a second or two, we turn to go back to helping. So in that case, as we entered into this room, he did not have the wine bottle, but he still did a 180 and turned out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I've got a question. What is this thing?
Alright, you look up in that direction. You see what seems to be apparatuses upon this table. Various
Just a heads
empty. Yep.
Do whatever we want in here. I'll go back. I'll go out with Damien.
Yep.
Just know that there should be an interaction that happens there, but we can go through
Yes.
what happens in the room first.
So, you kind of like looking up there. I'll just point out that seems to be various apparatuses, tea bags and you see like some partially minced mushrooms. See what seems to be a tea kettle. various things to put it together. It's you know, like a preparation table.
Again, if anyone's like hiding around for some like weird fear, we come in peace. We're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
There's like a moment, you know, like the sound of like when somebody goes like on like a foggy window.
Mm-hmm.
That happens in the foggy room, and all you see is these green little eyes. They're like looking at you, and then they disappear.
Oh, fucker.
Okay.
Alright.
Your interaction. I just want to make sure we're not gonna gloss over that. You guys want to just
So in this case, as you're going out, is there like a corridor or a staircase that he entered in? Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, you go out and see him just like rolling the absolute most beautiful joint with the last bit of pesh that he has, and then just like twiddling it in his fingers, staring at it.
Like against a wall? What are you doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Lean next to you on the wall. So.
It's just like it's the one ring. Why the fuck is trying to? Why the fuck is trying to be a better person so God's damned hard?
Go.
Do you want my real answer or an answer that makes you feel a little better?
Why you gotta say it like that? I don't even know what answer I want at this point.
Well, then you'll get the former. Because, brother, you've gotten a bit used to being an asshole by default.
I don't think it's trying to. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun.
And the way you have fun, brother, dearest, makes you sound like an asshole a lot of the time.
Okay, now hold. This is. I'm a bit confused as to where this is coming from because you're the one who said half the time when Damien gets drugs, Dahlia wants some.
No, that's true, but the way you joke with people, you're kind of. Damien's a little mean.
Okay, that's
Damien's
not
sometimes mean to Dahlia. John is back there nodding.
Oh, I was nodding at the dog. Sorry.
Oh. Hasn't he been? He's been a little cheeky. A little mean.
Okay, but again, I feel like that's the sibling dynamic. That's what I thought it was.
You triggered a trap and sent Catherine into a hole and then said it was my fault.
The child.
Okay, this isn't what I was expecting.
Fair.
Oh. Sorry. Just happens that way sometimes. I don't know.
Sorry, that kind of threw off my groove.
You got the patch right. You're kind of rolling it up.
Yeah, he's got it, and he's just like twiddling it between his fingers. Whatever, let's just get what we need to and get the fuck out of here.
Nothing else?
What else do you want?
Just making sure. Fine. Yes, let's get the fuck out of here. I'll make sure that we don't need to go through that room, and if we do, I'll help you out.
Meanwhile,
And I'll go back into that room.
Yeah.
Grumpy as bitch.
You two get up into the room right around the time when, however you guys were reacting to seeing these eyes, like I imagine you were all looking in that direction. That's a thing.
Catherine has said, we're here in peace, we're just trying to figure this out. Hand is up on the invisible butt of the rifle.
I am like holding my hands up so like the guy that just wiped the thing can see it and like, hello, nice to meet you. My name's Catherine.
And then there's like, once again, it like pokes up, like, I'm just gonna use this as like he's looking through the fog at you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
He like opens up like a small window. He closes it.
What language is that?
You can't tell.
Is that goblin?
No.
No.
Is that stoner?
Possible.
Can you understand that?
It's literally just like a very small.
Don't worry, it's okay. I speak crackhead.
I apologize. I understood none of that. Is there a language you better speak?
And you clearly see like as he opens it up again, and it's like he's looking. This is a goblin.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to Goblin. Hello.
Bonjour.
Still like that's also unintelligible?
Yeah. He doesn't seem to speak the goblin language.
Okay.
It closes the thing again.
Okay.
And then opens it, and then chucks a mushroom at you, Catherine. Thump, right around there.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
No, we don't need to shoot him for that. Come on.
Of all the things to be thrown at me, a mushroom is far by acceptable.
This thing either stays out of our way, or it helps us to get this fucking thing back on the ground and get us what we need. We're here to do a job, let's get it done, not here to suffer distractions.
Yeah, Creed's gonna ignore the goblin and start like looking for interfaces or anything of importance.
Very well, yeah.
I'm just going to attempt to distract the goblins so that way they can get their things unfettered.
He seems pretty interested in watching to see if you eat the mushroom. That's for sure. Like he's just kind of not coming
If
out.
you eat that, I swear to God.
It's how you
Don't
communicate.
you fucking dare.
I'm gonna feed it to Ham.
Oh, you're so
Oh yeah,
smart.
Ham takes the mushroom. And he looks at you, Damien. I won't be a pussy. He just like eats it.
I wasn't giving it to Damien. What the fuck is his problem?
But,
Hunt
like,
that little fucker.
He
Ham
feeds
does not
off
like
of your
Ham
fears
does
and
not like
insecurities.
You can feed off of my... Never mind.
Rip out the thing, right? Oh, that was a mistake. And he drops it, and you see just Ham like run off for a second.
Turns out, you are a pussy.
Your point was good. Like, it was good.
Important question. What the fuck do I feel in the empathic link?
I'm not sure how to impart the feeling of firing synapses, but that.
A seizure.
Yeah, no.
I feel a seizure.
Imagine someone getting high as balls and you fucking Vulcan mind meld with them.
Eventually Ham does come back. Like, as you're kind of searching around for your interfaces, there's like no real interfaces that are here per se. This almost seems to just be like maybe like a bigger prayer room or the like less so than like a functional room as to what it was. Though most of the interactable things here seem to be, let's make drugs, kids.
Let's make
Various little
drugs.
clockwork things repurposed to be able to do such things. You do see perhaps a couple more vats of holy oil.
What?
And one in Utopian that simply says coolant. You do find some things looking around the room. Eventually Ham does come back. His eyes are fucking huge.
Oh boy. Well,
Good job, fucker.
Are you okay? You're more eye than cat.
One little snaggle tooth, right? Like, meow.
Incredible.
Like it verbalizes the word.
It sounds like Keith David when Gorla. Meow.
The let's just grab this oil and coolant and get it back
Mm-hmm.
to those vats.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
You guys grab those things, and I mean, Ham is doing his best to do the between your legs trip you up thing that cats
You
do.
fucking.
If he does it to Damien at any point, Damien will just like not kick with a toe,
Yeah.
but like get under his belly with like his foot, like if this is the top of his foot.
Yeah.
Just,
And he kind of just like boonk against like a wall. And then he goes right back to your foot to like do it again.
He thinks it's a game.
Yeah.
Could you hold your cat for a moment?
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Why is being a good person? so
Damien, no,
hard?
Damien is just staring down at this cat. Bend down and pick it up and hold him.
Oh, Kitty's first bad trip.
And he kind of like looks towards you. No homo.
You're not even that cute. Shut the fuck up. He will just keep holding him.
Yeah. Purring noises. He doesn't wiggle away or anything.
Amazing. Bonding. Who
Bonding.
knew? We just had to get him stoned out of his fucking mind.
Listen, if there's one thing in this world Damien knows, it's that your first fucking fucked up high, you need a buddy.
Yeah.
This is the buddy system.
I love
Cat
the
needs
buddy.
a buddy.
Damien will not leave a bro out to hang, even if he
Beast.
fucking hates him.
I'm here for the future bromance.
Like,
Ephraim
this
is
does not
the
change the
cat.
deeper
Let's
hatred
go.
that lies between us,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to leave you to drift in the fucking Andromeda by yourself.
Oh, don't worry so much. If he dies, he'll come back. He never.
He'll come back
Guys.
high. He'll
You didn't die from a bad high, but no, it's buddy system.
You just wish you were.
Yeah, as you guys kind of like gather up your stuff, that goblin's still just kind of like watching you, but this time he's a little bit more comfortable kind of leaving the room. And you just see him like casually eating these mushrooms.
You are a fucking criminal.
Yep.
He just ate a 500 milligram edible all by himself.
Like in the time that it took you guys to like be going around picking up this stuff, like you've seen him eat at least 3.
Jesus.
Yeah, Krieg sees this and decides to go inspect that room because Krieg doesn't have to breathe.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Oh yeah, all the shit we need is in the fucking hot box.
Yeah, Krieg. I guess another crafting check.
Yeah, you go up to the door, and then suddenly Goblin's there.
Ah!
He's like holding the door, right?
First of all, again, having been high as balls, Damien will go and is it just like a knob?
It is.
Turn the knob and pull the door to see if it swings out.
It does.
It does.
I may not be good for many things, but I can navigate the realms of inebriation like no other.
It's not exactly a hot box. As you open up the room, it's just really fucking humid. Not sure if you guys have ever grown mushrooms.
No,
No.
as a matter of
Can't say
yes.
I have. Can't.
Yeah,
believe
neither
it
have
or
I.
not.
But it's very humid.
Neither am I,
It is a human.
I mean, yeah,
Good
no,
save.
I've never
Good
totally
save.
done that. Don't go in the basement downstairs.
Yeah.
Those guys that did the shit.
but the basement upstairs?
Yeah, so it is exceptionally
It's called
humid
an
in
attic.
this particular room. And of course, there are
Sky basement.
a myriad of mycelia that are just around. In fact, there's even this one little mushroom that just is kind of walking around the place. It just kind of like looks at you. I actually have a thing for that, but I'll
Of
have
course you do.
to, I'll have to
Yeah.
Damien looks at it and then he just looks at Dahlia. You saw me. I did not smoke that blunt. That is real, right? Okay.
It's real.
Yeah, Krieg ignoring the drugs, still just walking around looking for important stuff.
I just need to find my asset again because I actually didn't have that
Couldn't
particular.
find your asset if it was attached to you.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
Asset.
Yes, I do have to find this particular thing on my, Okay, so it'd be knock me. one of my pals made this particular creature, and I have to.
Oh no, I don't think I like that.
It's so good.
It sounds terrible.
No, they're adorable.
Oh,
Thank you. Ah, yes.
not going to this.
Sometime today.
All right. So I have the images, but I would like a nature check first to see
Oh,
if maybe you
fuck
guys
it.
recognize these particular things.
No, I don't like nature.
Would this be? Would Damien have any kind of benefit to this with his experience with drugs?
I'll give you a +2.
Yay! Where's nature? There it is.
I don't know if you're supposed to roll these openly or
Fuck!
privately, but
So that's a total of 15.
21.
All right. 15 and 21, I feel would get it.
17.
You guys recognize a particular creature, terrifying as they are, known as the Blippum.
It's a chicken.
Oh, okay.
The little chicken thing.
Chicken shroom.
I never
Chicken shroom.
would have thought of mushroom
Understand.
nuggets.
Mushroom nuggets.
I can't, sorry. It's like projecting my screen rather than using the HDMI.
Mushroom nuggets sound delicious.
Mogs me.
Yeah.
Gosh, man. Move, dog. Move. Okay, let me find my mouse again.
Why are y'all so, like talking like you recognize these?
I have no.
I have no fucking clue.
It's like
Those
I move
little
my
bird
mouse, but it doesn't
things?
respond
Yeah.
for like a second, so I have to like.
It looks like the base is like the cartoon chicken body,
Yeah.
and then they just put on a mushroom head over it.
Okay, I didn't know if
I
that was like.
recognize the image,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't recognize. Personally, Bryce does not recognize Blimpums.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Blimp.
what?
But the drawing, the bottom is the basis of a cartoon chicken body.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know if it was like something specific. I don't know if it
No.
was like Zelda.
Just like any generic cartoon, featherless chicken.
Mean a man?
Man?
The old man.
No, I mean a featherless chicken.
Yeah. A
Featherless biped.
A man?
We've all read Diogenes.
Oh man.
Does that mean a T-Rex is a man?
Ah, there he
No,
is.
because they had feathers.
Well,
Flip 'em.
T-Rexes are currently men. They used to be birds.
No, they're just dead.
Little mushroom lad.
But they're
just
featherless.
Seems to be kind of wandering around,
Speechy?
and then just like maybe like wanders out a little bit and pecks at your shoe. Peck, 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 peck.
Why does suddenly everything? Why does this animal suddenly
Everything seems to.
looks at Ham?
Looks at the. I'm sorry.
And Ham's like looking at you.
Lick.
No, this is all yours, space
Lick
cow-
it.
This is all yours, space cowboy.
A lick. He licks it, and then just kind of like his head just kind of goes back on your shoulder.
Yeah.
If he starts growing multiple arms, run.
Catherine, you start feeling that empathetic thing. It's
Your
pretty much
pet.
like Pam saying, "Come on, do it, do it." Like, peer pressure through Ham.
I'm surprised Catherine's not getting a secondhand high.
You hear such things as, "Trust me, bro, your patron said." Like,
God.
To be clear, the way it works is Ham is like a reflection of the mysterious entity that like she's physically bonded with. So it's all weird.
This is multi-dimensional weirdness.
Yeah.
Is your patron high? No.
Yeah.
No, my patron's shadow is high.
The meat puppet my patron uses is high.
like
So does Krieg find anything in the thing?
you go in there, and other than mushrooms, it doesn't seem to be very conducive to like extra things that are, I guess, relevant to your guys' exact quest. The little goblin guy, however, clearly doesn't speak goblin still. He's just now concerned about getting the door closed and pulling the Blippums back into the thing, right? He's like chucking his thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
Krieg
you
just
see
walks
specifically,
away.
he does have a collar on that simply says "Cog."
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's relevant, but I don't give a fuck right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Krieg just kind of just walks out once he realizes there's nothing.
This is a savior of the universe, and we're just ghosting him.
So we have a goblin named Cog.
Goblin named Cog.
A Coglin.
The Coglin. You know, I'm sad that I didn't think of that. That's dumb.
That's dumb.
Okay.
You guys got your holy oil. You got your coolant.
Yep.
It's 9:41. If you guys want, we can wrap up for today and then
Sounds
continue.
good.
I mean, like, just is it feasible to, even if we have to kind of skip some stuff, to get this thing back up and running tonight in the next like 10 minutes?
No.
Like, I'm asking, is that possible? From like, is it going to be a series of checks, or is it just putting thing A and thing B?
Series of checks.
Okay, then it can wait.
Okay. Yes. Alrighty. In that case, as you guys get your holy oil, your divine coolant, and you head down to, I imagine, that big room with the big gears and tree and all that other stuff.
Is that where it goes?
That would be where to do it. Yep. All the other rooms kind of seem to not exactly be like messed up.
Okay, I just didn't know if the oil like needed to go into those vats directly.
No, like those vats, like I kind of mentioned, there doesn't seem to be any place to put the oil.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of like a visual indicator.
Gotcha.
Of,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
So might need to do some direct lubrication and that kind of thing. But what will happen next time? That's for me to know and you to find out next time on the Wayfinders of Acasia. All right, I'm gonna go.